tell y'all? What I tell y'all? We don't wait for the time to run out no more. PlayStation Nation, we don't wait for the time to run out no more. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, you can't even hear that, can you? No. Craig, talk to him for me, please.
Persona, shut the fuck up. You're a millennial piece of shit.
Whoa. Yes. It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona, host of When Persona Speaks, host of When Persona Interviews, and one half of the host of What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. And oh my God, PlayStation Nation, where my warriors at? Where my millennials at? Where the Optics Nation crew at? I need to know where my people's at right now. In the chat. If you're a millennial, put hashtag millennial POS in the chat. If you're part of the Warriors crew, if those that are wondering, what's the Warriors? Warriors is the membership here on my channel. If you're part of the Warriors, come out and play. If you're part of the Warriors, put a hashtag Warriors in the chat. If you're part of the Optics Nation crew, put a hashtag Optics in the chat. I need that in the chat ASAP. Yo, man, listen, what's good, boys? What's good, boys and girls? How y'all feeling today? I hope everything is good. It's Wednesday. We're almost through the week, man. We are almost through the week. So, yo, man, let's get through. Listen, it's a lot of good news came out today, man. Yo, I gotta be honest, man. PlayStation. Listen, can I be cocky for a second, guys? Can I be cocky for a second? PlayStation listening to your boy, man. I mean, I know somebody's gonna want Persona. They don't care about you. They don't care about your content, your channel. You're right. You're probably right. PlayStation probably could care less, but they listening to your boy. Okay, they are definitely listening because the news has been plentiful. The news has been bountiful. The news has been aplenty. And oh boy, has it been calculated. Yo, Crosshairs, what's good? Yo, let me say what's up to the people in the chat. Yo, Crosshairs, what's going on with you, bro? Dribble in the building, Dribble Piss, what's good with you, bro? Kings of Gaming, what's going on with you, man? Quanvo in the building, my bro Jay Bari in the building, Rollo God in the building, Dash Mises, what's going on with you, man? Rob in the building, what's good, Rob? Phil Collins in the building, the Iron Panther, what's going on with you, man? Vedger in the building, what's going on with you, bro? Yo, Andre 6K, the real McCoy is in the building. Appreciate you, man. Yo, Show Guy 89, what's going on with you, man? Yo, I don't think I've seen you around before, Show Guy. What's you probably, I don't know if you you don't really type in the chat or whatnot, or if you're a new subscriber. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. Appreciate you for coming through. If you are someone that has been subscribed to the channel, you just don't really type in the chat, appreciate you for typing in the chat, man. You know, shout out to you. Shout out to show guy, man. Appreciate you. Yo, Logical, man. I appreciate you, bro. Requiem of Demons. What's going on with you, bro? Just got that Sleeping Dogs Platinum. Good stuff. You ready for Mass Effect? That's what's up. Yo, J767, what's up with you, man? Young boy Gip in the building, trying to plat Returnal. Hey, young boy, man, listen, I was trying to plat Returnal as well. And Returnal and PlayStation both said, They was like, no. You plat Returnal? They hit me with the MJ.
Stop it. Get some help.
They hit me with the MJ. They was like, hey, bruh, you ain't about to plot this Returnal right now, right? We gonna mess up your data save, and we gonna have you start back. We're gonna erase at least 1 to 2 days of data, and we're gonna have you start again, cause you love the game so much. You know, PlayStation and Housemart said, nah, no platinums for you, man. No platinums for you. So, I'm hurt by that. If you watched the podcast Monday, you know, we talked all about that. Yo, James Williams, what's going on with you, bro? Appreciate you, man. Warriors came out to play. That is a fact. I think I need to get the Warriors soundboard, sound on the soundboard. Who else is here, man? Who else? Make sure I got everybody in the chat. Yo, Issa, what's going on with you, bro? Wraith, the Emperor in the building, man. Got that Millennial, got the Optic Nation, got the Platinum Trophy. Shout out to you, Wraith, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yo, Aaron, man, what's going on with you? G Junior in the building. Link, what's going on, bro? It's been a minute since I seen you, Link. I'm glad you good, bro. And then shout out to the early birds, man. Stardust, Acero, Caleb, Kaiser. I know Requiem was here super early. Logical was here super early as well. Shout out to the early birds, man. Appreciate you guys so much. I really do appreciate all of you, man. Honestly. Let's see. Mr. Go Tryhard Uchiha, what's going on with you, bro? Who else is here? Rollo, Shadow Wolf, what's going on with you, man? I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Rex, what's going on with you, bro? Tom Murphy, what's up, man? Appreciate you. Who else? Is that just a guy? Oh, shout out to just the guy with the super chat. I appreciate you, just the guy. Yo, Tom Murphy, appreciate you, man. Who else is here? Dylan, I appreciate you. What's up, bro? I'm the one person playing Octopath on Game Pass. Yo, Dylan, you most likely are the only person on Xbox playing Octopath. I definitely agree with that. Yo, Blackbeard, what's up? What's up with you, bro? Blackbeard, what's going on with you, man? Kakarot the 6th. What's good with you, man? How you feeling today, Kakarot? Are you the real Kakarot Goku? Yo, Corey Macy in the building. Corey, what's good with you, man? Yo, Chav, what's good? What's good, everybody? Just the guy, man. I appreciate the super chat, bro. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Round of applause for the people in the chat. I said round of applause for the people in the chat. All right, guys, let's get to some talk, man. We shouted everybody out in the chat. Yo, whenever I grow bigger and it's like fucking 700, 800, 1,000 people in the chat, I ain't gonna be able to go through every single name that's typing in the chat, man. I was, you know, right now we small time, but when we get bigger, guys, you know, I'm just gonna say shout out to everybody in the chat and give y'all a round of applause because it's gonna be like thousands of people in the chat typing. We're gonna be the whole podcast is gonna be dedicated to shouting out everybody. Yo, David Samir, what's good? Yo, Viper, what's good? Baltimore's, what's good, man? Lay, what's going on with you, bro? Henry Heck in the building, what's good? Henry Omar, what's up? All right, man. Let's talk. Let's talk, man. Let's talk, guys. Let's talk. Can we talk today, guys? We about to have a good conversation today, guys. Issa, man, what's up? Everybody, what's up? All right, we gotta have a good conversation today, cause listen, man. Yo, I just beat the third boss on Returnal. Loving Returnal, and I got that Electro-Phylon driver. Yo, Panther. Yes, good. Good. Definitely, the Electro-Phylon driver in Returnal is most definitely the best gun in the game. Do not let anybody tell you different, because it's all bullshit. The best gun in the game is most definitely the Electro-Phylon driver. Trust me, right? Trust your friendly neighborhood persona. Trust persona. You know, trust Bari. Bari's the one that put me onto the gun. Trust us, okay? Electro-Phylon driver, the best gun in Returnal. It will make everything buttery smooth, easy. Yo, Glorious War, what's up, man? PS5 God, what's up? All right, guys. Yo, Quambo, what's up? Everybody, what's good? All right, so let's get into the conversation, right? Listen, man, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Today has been like a crazy day at work, super stressful, right? A lot of crazy things going on at work. And so, the news that's been coming out today was definitely like a plentiful when it came to PlayStation. It put a smile on my face, right? Legit, right? Because for multiple reasons, right? Because I'm happy that PlayStation, more so Jim Ryan, I'm happy that Jim Ryan is really getting out there in front of, doing, and see, this going to sound real. Somebody's going to listen to this and going to say, but Persona, What about Phil Spencer? You said he do too many interviews. Now we gonna bring it full circle. Listen, I got a rebuttal for everything. Trust me, I should have been a lawyer. All right, so I'm happy that Jim Ryan is getting out there and really being more forthcoming with the information and the news, because, you know, like I was saying, like Barry was saying, you know, we've been talking about this for a couple months, and, you know, a lot of folks in the chat, oh, Persona, you're just overreacting, Persona, it's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal. It is that big a deal, and clearly, look now, right? Look at what's happening now. Now that they're being more forthcoming, right? And like I've said before, and listen, this Jim Ryan don't get no pass here, right? Let's get that straight. Jim Ryan doesn't get, you know, Jim Ryan is definitely still, I'm still sleeping one eye open. I'm still looking out the side of my eye with Jim Ryan when it comes to certain things, right? Because, you know, Jim Ryan got a little shadiness to him, just a little bit. But the way Jim Ryan does business, I have to admit, it is definitely, it's interesting. It's very different from what we're used to, right? One thing I can say about Jim Ryan, he's pulling out the big guns when it comes to what's going to be coming to PlayStation and the moves that PlayStation are going to be making in the next couple of years. Jim Ryan is definitely setting up, right? I think we all can see this right now, right? And so I'm happy that Jim Ryan is definitely getting out in front of everything and really giving us more information. And like I've said in the past, right? I'm not expecting you to give me every single detail every single day of every single week, right? I'm not expecting that, right? And I don't think a lot of us are really expecting that, right? But, you know, when it comes to how we're used to getting news from PlayStation through the PlayStation 4 generation, when it comes to what we've grown accustomed to see that kind of shift at one point early in this year, late last year, you know, that stuff was kind of unsettling, right? But I'm glad that, you know, Jim Ryan is doing a little bit more interviews and you know, getting things done, right? Let's put it like that. I'm glad that, you know, things are getting done, right? So a lot of great things has come out today, right? A lot of great things. We're and some crazy stuff as well that I definitely want to touch on when it comes to the gaming community, gaming industry, right? Now, the title of the show is PlayStation Saves the Gaming Industry. And it's actually, you know, everything is actually going to come full circle when it comes to both topics, because the first part of the title is PlayStation Saves the Gaming Industry, and then the second half is EA and Ubisoft are doing what? Right? So I kind of want to start with let's start with the Ubisoft and the EA stuff, right? I kind of want to start there real quick, right? Because it's gonna come full circle, I promise. For those that watch my channel, for those that watch my content, you guys know how we do things here. We don't play no games. Well, we play games, like, you know, we play games, but we don't play no games when it comes to the information, right? So something that jumped out at me earlier this week, right? Let me find the tweet. I'm gonna start with my tweet that I made earlier this week. Oh, by the way, right? Let me by the way, hold up. Let's do this. By the way, right? For those that have Twitter, your boy is at 2 followers away. Your boy is 2 followers away from 1,300. Who wanna be them last 2 followers for your boy? Who wants to be the last 2 followers to follow me and get me to 1,300? Come on, show your boy Persona some love. Go follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. I post a lot of great stuff, good conversations and stuff like that. A lot of jokes, things like that, right? Go follow me on Twitter. Yo, Wolflow, what's up, bro? All right, so where's the tweet? I want to find the tweet. Give me a second, guys. Let me find the tweet. Here we go. Right? Because I definitely want. This is definitely something that I think we all need to understand and talk about, right? So shout out to Jeff Keighley, right? So he says video games evolving and changing. Just 26% of EA revenue came from premium game sales. The rest was from live service, DLC, mobile, and microtransactions, right? Ubisoft is shifting away from 3 to 4 premium AAA titles a year, plans to launch high-end free-to-play games. Thoughts? Then he said, Wilson said, oh yeah, that's about Battlefield, right? Then shout out to Colin, right? Because Colin said something that like like when I was reading this morning, you know, I was like, yo, this definitely encompasses how I feel. Beat. Oh, the music's too loud. Oh, my fault. Sorry, guys. Oops. Sorry. My fault. Sorry about that. Sorry. I forgot that I had, because like sometimes when I re-listen to the podcast, when I hear, like when I go to share my screen, like sometimes there's a lot of like dead noise or something like that, right? So I wanted to like get rid of that. So that's why I added the music. Let me know if it's better. I thought it was okay. Oh yeah, my fault. It was too loud. I'm sorry, guys. All right. So Colin says they will leave behind a vacuum. Their play counts, engagement, and revenue will remain high, of course, but many will always prefer to AAA story-driven experiences, and there will be a market for them whether EA and Ubisoft participates or not. This definitely maybe one notch lower. Okay, I got y'all. I didn't think it was that loud. I don't know. I didn't think it was that loud. So this, oh, you love the beat, man? I'm glad y'all enjoy it, at least the beat. All right, so with Colin, this definitely resonated with me this morning because it's true, right? Ice Queen, what's up? It's true. When it comes to PlayStation, not PlayStation. We're not even going to start with PlayStation just yet. It's all going to come full circle. But when it comes to gamers, gaming, and how we consume games and how we play them, right? Everything doesn't need to be. And this is the problem with some of these bigger publishers and really with a large portion of the industry as a whole, right? It's something I talked about in the past, right? Yes, these companies are in the business of making money. That is their first priority. That is always going to be top priority for them. I know it. You know it. We all know it. We all understand it. We all get it, right? No one's going to dispute that. I'm not going to dispute that. And I don't think anyone here is going to dispute that, right? Part of the problem is that when it comes to this industry, from what I've seen, from really being in, seeing how everything's moves, the industry tends to move so far either left or right with an idea or with an approach, it ends up oversaturating that specific niche or that market to where they end up reverting back to what they know, what was making them money, or they lose variety as a whole. Right? Now, free-to-play games are great. I'm not going to say that every single free-to-play is bad, right? There's a lot of dope free-to-plays, and, obviously there's a lot of successful free-to-plays, right? But there are so many free-to-play games that will really hit, right? Because, it's just like with Fortnite. With Fortnite's a hit. It's making billions of dollars, right? You had a lot of people coming out trying to mimic that, and it failed, right? The same thing is here, man. Like when it comes, and this is what I said earlier, because I had said, let me see. So I had said I'm not surprised that EA and Ubisoft would be the first ones to ultimately push this industry into this direction. This is disgusting. It should not be the norm when it comes to how we experience games. Yes, this should not be the norm when it comes to how we experience games, right? This is definitely something that, you know, yeah, you want your free to play games. Yeah, you want those things to be in that pool of what you're putting out. But story driven games with a purpose, games that, you know, it's not just a endless money pit, right? Because when you look at a lot of these free to play games, or at least when I look at them, when I look at a lot of these free to play games, man, I see nothing but money pits. It's nothing but a money pit where it's like, you know, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that, you know, and it's like, where's the game? Right? Like, you'll have like a free to play game with like 2 maps, 1 game mode, right? Or you doing the same bullshit and want you to just keep like, and it's quote unquote free, but then they want you to buy this, buy coins to get this, buy coins to get this outfit, get this, get that. And it's just like, yo, man, I feel like a lot of this stuff is really, you know, if the industry as a whole shifts to this direction, and really we've been seeing this for quite some time now, but if the industry as a whole tends to shift what their offerings are in this direction, yo, and the other part of this too, and I hate to bring this up, guys, 'cause I know somebody is going to hear this and say, oh, Persona, there you go, Persona. But, you know, I can't help, this is going to sound really bad. This is going to sound really, really bad, right? I can't help but partially blame these subscription-based services, right? I think y'all know which one I'm talking about. No, but not, all jokes aside. So I feel like subscription-based services are also partially to blame for this. For not to... Matter of fact, let me rephrase. Let me clean up my statement. They're not to blame in terms of the situation that we're in, but I do think it was a proponent of really accelerating where we're going, right? Because look at what 2 of the biggest publishers, let's be real here, right? The biggest publishers within gaming are EA, Ubisoft, and Activision. No one can dispute that, right? They put out the most games every year. They pull in the most money. They are definitely doing the most in gaming, right? They've definitely got, you know, they're doing their thing when it comes to what they're Rockstar as well, and Rockstar. You're right, Rallo, and Rockstar. So it's 4. So it's EA, Ubisoft, Activision, and Rockstar. 4 of the biggest publishers in gaming, right? And look at, and again, we're just going to focus on EA and Ubisoft, but look at where they're trying to go when it comes to the games that they're putting out. Because every company is chasing that purple dragon. I don't know if you guys ever seen South Park, but I don't know if you remember the episode where where Stan, he was going to become like a rich rock star playing Rock Band or some shit like that. And so then there was this other game which was like a drug addict game, and he had to keep chasing his purple dragon. In order to get closer, he had to keep shooting up, all that stuff. I feel like some of these companies are like that, where they keep trying to chase that purple dragon, and then the purple dragon in this case is money. And we get it, right? Like, you know, you want the company to make money. But the problem is, I don't want gaming, right? I don't want gaming to become this free-to-play minefield of bullshit games with no substance, no heart, no passion, right? And I'm not saying that every single game is that, but what I'm saying is when you've got a large multitude of people or developers or whatever pumping out these free-to-plays with all of these types of microtransactions and all this crazy stuff, right? When you got multiple and such a large amount of people doing that and moving in that direction, you have to ask, well, why do this? And then that's why I say I look at subscription-based services as partially to blame, right? Because if someone, and this is something that I've said a long time ago, right? I don't care what nobody says. Like, you know, people, you know, I respect that people have the freedom to say and feel how they want, right? You know, and here's the thing, like, I can disagree with somebody and still respect them, right? If it's somebody that I have respect for, right? But when it comes to Games for Eternity, what's good, man? Oh, let me get the super chat real quick. Iron Panther, I appreciate you, bro. I know free to play would be a problem later on. Yeah, exactly. It would be. And this is what I'm saying, right? When you got subscription based services trying to be at the forefront of how gamers consume everything, right? Where is it? Goes back to the questions that I have asked back in the day. Where is the sustainability in an economy, right? Ask any economist, ask a macroeconomic professor, microeconomic professor, ask anyone that deals with that level of that understands inflation, tax, and all these other things. Ask anyone that studies that. You have to put a sizable amount of money back into something for it to be sustainable, right? You have to, right? Just like, your job, right? Your job has to pay you, and obviously this is a problem with certain jobs in America right now, but we'll just use jobs that do pay a livable wage. With your job has to pay you a livable wage for you to sustain your life outside of work, right or wrong, right? You're devoting 8, 9, sometimes 10 hours of your day, of every single day of your life to your job, and they pay you a livable wage for you to pay your rent, pay your bills, buy food, buy clothes, go on vacations, do all these other different things, right? They pay you that livable wage, but it also trickles down back into the economy. Them paying you a livable wage allows you to buy more things, invest in the stock market, put more money into stocks, money into ETFs, put money into bonds, and do all these different things. It allows you to do much more. The more money they pay you, the more you can do with your money. The more you put money back into the economy. It's a never-ending cycle, right? With these subscription-based services, right? And I know, guys, this ain't no conspiracy theory shit. Obviously, we just having a conversation, right? But when I hear and see things like this from two of the largest publishers, and yes, we know that they're not doing away entirely with AAA games, right? We know that. We know that. We know that, right? But they also, we also know that a lot of these companies said, and not necessarily EA and Ubisoft, but we know that there's been time, again, let's go back to Cyberpunk 2077. They said that was going to be a great game. They said that development was going fine. Right? They said that, oh yeah, Plus Ultra dividend stock. Listen, we're gonna talk about that one day. One day I'm gonna do a podcast on that. But anyway, they said that having these subscription-based services makes things better for gaming. Right? Let me get the super chat real quick. Yo, Wally Gamer, appreciate you coming through, bro. What's up, Persona? I love what you delivered on the Saltiest Gaming podcast, brother. You are a true gamer and knowledgeable as fuck. Respect. Yo, Wally, thank you. Really appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate the kind words. If you guys missed it, I was on Saltiest Gaming's podcast. Was that this Tuesday? When was I on? No, last week, Thursday. Yeah, I was on last week, Thursday. Yeah, I forgot. Holy shit, I forgot. It's been a crazy week at work. I was on Saltiest Gaming's podcast. Definitely go check out the Saltiest Gamers YouTube channel. It was a really good episode, man. Great guys over there, man, with Wally, with Creative Kofi. I've done an interview with Creative Kofi. Really cool guy, man. Jez from the Grindhouse, definitely check him out. My boy Chris Righteous, right, Planet Xbox. Check out my boy Chris Righteous with Wally Gamer and Salty. Really, really, really good episode. So definitely go check that out, guys. But when I'm looking at like subscription-based services, right, and I'm looking at the little amount of money that people are putting back into the hobby, and I keep asking myself, how much longer how much longer will these companies keep footing the bill, right? And you probably wonder, what do you mean by footing the bill, Persona? So if a game costs $50 million to make, $100 million to make, is all that come, that's just one game, right? With advertising and things like that. How many of those games are going to keep coming out every year? That's one. Two, how, if the subscription numbers aren't where they need to be in terms of the financials, how long is the company going to keep footing the difference of what it would cost to cover the game or cover the whatever? How long are they going to keep footing that bill? And every conclusion that I come to, it's all within it. It all comes to the same realization of either games are going to get smaller, games are going to release less frequently, or there's going to be a lot of free to play trash coming out. We see it. We see it. Hello? We see it. But this is why I say people need to buy their games. People need to buy their games. Because you need to put money back into the hobby. You need to keep that, it needs to be sustainable. Keep the money flowing. Now, obviously, a lot of that money is going towards DLC, which is so funny too, right? This is the other funny part about it with the community. People hate $70 games, but they will play a free-to-play and spend $60 in DLC and microtransactions and expansions and things like that. So then I wonder, do you really hate paying full price for games? Because we see it already, right? We see where a lot of this gaming community is headed when it comes to buying games. We already see that people are looking at buying games as a negative, right? I've already been worried about this for some time because I know how these companies think. Oh, you don't want to buy games? All right, cool. We'll just stop putting out those types of games and put out what you will buy. But mind you, what you will buy is nothing. So then what do they put out? Free to play trash. You see what I'm saying? Listen, Craig, I'm talking too much.
Persona, shut the fuck up.
I know, guys. I know. I'm talking too much. I'm making too much sense here. I'm talking too much. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I'm a millennial.
You're a millennial piece of shit.
I'm a millennial. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a millennial, right? Anyway, what do you put out? How do you accommodate, right? You have to keep evolving with the community, right? You have to keep putting out things that the community's gonna enjoy, right? Right? That's what they say. Look what's getting put out here. And if it continues, and this is why I say before, because someone's gonna watch this show and they're gonna see me speaking out against this stuff, and they're gonna say, "Oh, Persona, you're overreacting." Right? That's what they'll say. And I'm saying I'm gonna use the same argument that I would use if this was PlayStation. I'm gonna speak on it now, even if I'm the only one in this gaming community speaking on it. Yo, Jose, what's up, bro? I'm gonna speak on it now because when it inevitably happens, no one can say Persona didn't say that. No one can say Persona didn't say this was gonna happen. No one can say Persona didn't speak out against this. Because listen, guys, I love traditional gaming. Yeah, I love my multiplayer games. I love my shooters. I even love some free-to-play games, right? I'm not shitting on any of those games. I love service-based games. I love all that stuff, right? I'm not shitting on that. But I do think that within a gaming industry, within a gaming community, there needs to be balance. There cannot be people moving to just one side of the spectrum because that's what's pulling in the most money, or that's what they think people want. Can't. And as a hardcore gamer, someone that enjoys a large variety of different games, this right here is not great for the industry. I don't think so. Yo, Mike, what's good, man? Dylan said, if you're cheap, go to PC. I just got 20 games in a Humble Bundle for $15. Well, 15 euros, or is that pounds? Is that the euro sign or pounds? I'm stupid today. I'm sorry. I think that's euros. 15 euros, and there were some really good games in there. Yeah, like, you know, people wait for a sale. Like I seen a tweet today, and shit like this makes me shake my head, because then when games go to PC, or when games don't get supported enough, right out the gate, right, and then a studio closes down, or a studio they don't make a sequel to that game, or whatever the case may be, right? When that happens, right? When that happens, people like to act surprised. Oh my God! Wait, that studio's closing down? But I just bought their game on a sale. Should have bought it day one. I just bought this game on a sale. It was on sale in the store for $5.99, even though the original price was $59.99 or whatever. Obviously, I'm exaggerating the price, but you get what I'm saying. Oh my God. I just bought this game on a sale. People won't buy a game outright. People won't support a game day one, but then want to act surprised when the devs shut down or get assimilated and all this other stuff. Come on, guys. Then when we get into this new age of gaming and how people consume games, when we get into these new age of gaming to where, you know, everything is just trash, there's no substance, there's no story-driven games, and all these different stuff, right? When it gets to that point, people are gonna act. This is when people are gonna start realizing, damn, I miss how gaming used to be. But then when you think back to when gaming used to be how it was, they weren't supporting that either. So are you saying this for Twitter? Are you bullshitting? Are you just lying? Like, what is it? What is it? Like seriously, what is it? Because we can't sit here and say, oh yeah, I love old school gaming. Yeah, I love gaming. I want developers to be prosperous. I want devs to make money. I want companies to do different things. I want games to be bigger. I want games to be better. I want gaming to be this and that and this and that and next gen and 60 frames and 4K and 8K and ray tracing, and it's got to be 20 hours. It's got to be 15 hours, and it can't be this, and it's got to have a save point and cheats and all this stupid shit, right? You can't sit here and say it's got to have all this, but then in the same breath say, I don't want to spend no money for it though. You cannot. It's not even fathomable. You cannot do that. You can't. But this is what a lot of people in the community do. Yo, Eric, shout out to you, Eric. At Persona, Microsoft also has to sleep in this Game Pass forever now. Any change to pricing or a game not coming day one for any reason, and they will catch heat. Oh yeah, they dug their grave on that. Well, you know what, Eric? No, I don't. I think I kind of agree with you, Eric the Beard, but I'm gonna tell you why I also don't agree with you. I'm kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Hear me out. Microsoft has not released a next-gen game since the Series X has launched. Microsoft has not released a AAA first-party game for 2 to 3 years now. I might be off on my math. For 2 years, maybe 2 years, 2.5 years, almost going on 3 years. That community has not held Microsoft accountable. That community has not held Microsoft or Phil Spencer or execs or anyone accountable for that. What are they saying? Oh, we just got Outriders in Game Pass. We just got Octopath in Game Pass. We just got XYZ in Game Pass. Mind you, they not playing those games right now. I platinum Outriders like a month ago. Where are you guys at? Where are you guys at in Outriders? Not Octopath. Did I say Octopath? Outriders. I platinum Outriders a month ago. Where is the Game Pass crowd at in getting the full completing the game? You know, getting to the end game, getting all the trophies or whatever. If it's such a great game, right? If it's a game that they really enjoyed, where are they with that? Same thing with Octopath. And I don't want people to give me this, oh, well, you know, Game Pass is great because it gives you the chance to try things out. Hey, yo, listen, man. No. It's like that time I used the example of, you guys ever been to the mall and been to the food court at the mall? And you know those teriyaki, I think every mall in the goddamn country has one of these places. I'm not even kidding. But you ever been to the mall and they got like those sample ladies at the teriyaki spots, at the chicken teriyaki spots? They'll have like they'll be holding a tray, standing out in front of the restaurant, giving out chicken samples, chicken teriyaki samples to like people that's waiting online, people that walk past or whatever, right? Giving out the teriyaki samples, right? So then, you know, the way I think of these Game Pass warriors is someone that they'll walk past and she'll be like, oh yeah, you want chicken teriyaki? Oh yeah, thank you. That's so, yummy. That's really good. Then when they walk past again, oh, can I get another sample? Yeah, that's good. Then they'll walk past again. Oh, can I get another sample? Oh, that's good. And walk past. They keep walking past, right? Till eventually the chick ain't got no more chicken to give out, right? So then the lady says, oh yeah, I'm out of samples, but if you want, you can wait online and you could buy yourself a chicken teriyaki meal for $8.99. It comes with rice, veggies, all that other shit, right? And they'll say, oh no, I'll wait till you get more free samples. What? But the restaurant, you could get a whole meal for $8.99. No, I want the free samples. Huh? What? That's what I think of Game Pass warriors, as motherfuckers that'll take advantage of a restaurant giving free samples and not support the fucking restaurant. That's what I think of them. I'm being serious. You will stand there at the sample tray and eat every goddamn piece of chicken off that thing, but you won't Patreon the restaurant. You won't give your hard-earned money to the restaurant and buy a meal. But you'll take the free samples though. Oh yeah, them free. Yeah, them free samples are pretty good. You know, they'll do that shit all fucking day. But they won't be a patron at the restaurant. That is what I think of people that champion Game Pass. Because that's what you are. You keep talking about sample this, sample that, try this, try that, try this, try that. What do you commit to though? You don't commit to nothing. And this is a problem. This is becoming such a larger problem within this community that I don't see enough people talking about, because it comes off as pro-consumer. It's pro-consumer, guys. It's friendly. It's good for gamers, right? People love, real talk. People love to use that phrase, good for gamers, right? People love using that phrase, good for gamers, right? But then when you really think about it, what do you commit to? What do you commit to? I get it. Game Pass has all these games. What do you commit to? They can never answer that because they don't commit to nothing. They see this wall of games and not play anything. Sample this, sample that, sample this, sample that, sample. Do all this sampling but not commit. What? So I think of them as the customer that isn't really a customer. They're just there for the free samples, right? Or it's that friend, right? That friend that always wants to go out with you, but ain't got no money, right? So you get to the restaurant, right? And that friend is like, oh yeah, I'll just get some water and bread, right? Right? And so all y'all are friends, so you ain't gonna let your boy sit there and just drink free water and eat bread. So that you gonna be like, oh nah, we got you, bro. Order what you want. We got you. We got you. Go ahead and order what you want to order. Right? Y'all got that type of friend? I had a friend like that. A couple friends like that, actually. Barry knows. I've had friends like that in real life as well. But I've also, I've met people like that as well. And people that you would think were a friend, but they weren't. They really weren't. I've met people like that. Where, we've all had that friend that goes out, right? Ain't got no money in his pocket. But gonna go out with you and you gonna pay. You gonna pay. Oh yeah, I got you next time. Then when next time come around, hey man, I ain't got it, man. You feel me? I'm kind of, I'm hurt right now, man. These bills, man. That child support, man. That child support knocking me down, bro. Like, I'ma get you next time, man. I'ma get, all this bullshit, right? And it's just like, damn, bro. What's going on? That's what I think of Game Pass warriors. People that champion Game Pass. It's good for gamers. But is it good for you? Because I'll tell you right now, it's not good for me. It's not something that I can support, right? But when you look at these companies, when you look at where most of their money is being made, I'm pretty sure in the execs and in the exec office and in those meetings, they're saying to themselves, why do we keep trying so hard? They won't even buy the games. Why would we dump $40 or $50 million into creating a high quality game when we could create this free to play trash and nickel and dime them to death and throw it in Game Pass and still get 20 million from Xbox? Why would we try? This is what I want y'all to understand. If you think those conversations are not happening, I care for you to look at the statistics. Just 26% of EA's revenue came from premium game sales. Ubisoft is shifting away from 3 to 4 premium AAA titles a year and plans to launch high-end free-to-play games. If you think those conversations are not happening in these boardrooms, I got a bridge to sell you in London. And it ain't London Bridge. If you think those conversations are not being had to where they're trying to figure out how they can do the bare minimum and still get the most out of you, I've got a bridge to sell you in London, and it's not London Bridge. I don't know what I'm talking about. Craig, talk to me.
Persona, shut the fuck up.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a fanboy. I'm just a fanboy howling at the moon, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a fanboy howling at the moon. Oh, Persona, you're just a PlayStation fanboy. You don't know what you're talking about, right? Even though we see it. Even though we see it, and especially the ones that are on Twitter, right? And the ones that see this stuff, we see it. We see it in the sales. We see it in the games. We see it in the shit that they say in these articles. We see it. We see it. But no, Persona, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh no, that's nothing. That's nothing. Don't worry about that. Why are you worried about that, Persona? Why are you worried about that? Why are you in their pockets? But then when gaming dies out, right? When gaming takes a dip and crashes, or when gaming becomes not what we're used to, what's it gonna be? What do you think people are gonna be saying? You're gonna see podcasts all through Twitter, all through YouTube talking about man, who would have thought this would happen? Or you're going to see the ones that were naysayers when it was happening, but then when it does happen, they say, see, guys, I tried to tell you. I hate people like that. I tried to tell you guys. I tried to tell you. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Let me get these super chats. Yo, teammate, what's going on with you, bro? Appreciate you. Bots are more concerned about what features the PlayStation 5 doesn't have, but will blatantly ignore the lack of first-party games on their $500 console. Teammate, you preaching to the choir, my boy. You are preaching to the choir, and yes, the lack of concern, and I'll even go a step further, teammate. Just in general, the lack of concern for people's favorite hobby, something they love to do, quote unquote, the lack of concern of where this industry is heading is very, very scary. We all love gaming. We're all passionate about gaming. But I'm not sitting I ain't at the sample tray, girl, trying to get free chicken. I've got no problem paying for my games because I've been doing it since I started gaming. This isn't a foreign concept to me. And that's the other thing too, right? And this is how you know. See, people in this community, some people in this community, not all, some people in this community, they tell on themselves. Because you can always tell when somebody's really been gaming for a long time and someone that's really started gaming maybe 1-2 generations ago, right? Because never in my mind did I ever think when I was out buying games, right? When I was out, it came out great. Never in my, sorry about that, I got a message. Never in my mind did I ever think that, damn, man, I keep paying for these games, man. I wish these games were free. I wish these games were in a service. I never thought that even when I was scripting, when I was scripting and scrapping for cash, right? Way back in the day when I didn't have it like that, right? Way back in the day when I had to sell, a bunch of games in order to get a new game or sell a controller or something like that, right? Even then, right? I never, ever was like, damn, I wish this game was free. Or I wish this game was in a subsidized service. Never in my gaming life. Oh shit, that does look good. Yo, I'm about to show y'all this real quick. Hold on, let me save this. Hold up, save. Oh, Barry put it up on Twitter. He just tagged me. Hold on, let me show you guys. Ooh, shout out to my bro Barry. Can y'all see? Oh, y'all see it already. Shit, I forgot I was on the screen. Yo, so Barry just got his shirt. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of nice. I'm just saying, guys. That is kind of nice. That is definitely nice. I am digging that. It came out awesome. It definitely came out awesome. Holy shit. This came out so good. Hold up. I gotta get the I gotta get this hyped. Hold on, guys. I know y'all like, hey, Persona, what the hell are you doing? I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me, okay? I'm sorry. Let me get the link. Alright, there we go. Copy. There we go. This came out so good. Again, yeah. Official optic Nation, OPT, Optic Nation, NAT, Optic Nation, merch, link below. Merch now. Link below. Oh, let me share my screen so y'all can see. Link below. Shout out to my bro Bari, man. Shout out to my bro Bari, man. Merch store. Shout out to my bro Bari, man. Shout out to my bro Bari. That looks really good. Y'all like that? Let me know in the chat. Also, if y'all want a shirt, man, merch store. Check out the merch store, man. I got more designs coming as well. So that's not the only design. Right, that looks dope though, right? Looks really nice. It came out really nice. Came out really nice. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Shout out to Barry, man. Shout out to my bro. That's my bro, man. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking? Oh, so yeah, Team Mang. I mean, they've got to buy games. You got to put money into games. Shout out to you for the super chat, Team Mang. I appreciate you, bro. Wolflow said, if I only have a certain budget to spend on games, what's the difference if I wait for sales but buy more games? I mean, that's your prerogative. If that's what you want to do, Wolflow, you definitely do that. But I think, I don't know, for me, if it's a game that I really, well, if you're on a budget, obviously, you know, respect your budget. Whatever people's budgets can handle, you know, obviously, that it is what it is. But, you know, if there's a game that I really want that like trumps all other games, I'll get it day one. Like, I'm not waiting for a sale. Yo, Vedra, appreciate you for the super chat, brother. Game publishers who put microtransactions into the game should pay 15 to 30% in extra income tax on their transactions, and even 30 to 40% if they put microtransactions into competitive games equals control. Hey man, if that ever happened, bruh, you know how quick? Do you understand how much money these companies are gonna dump into lobbyists in Washington to get them to get rid of that? Oh man, they gonna put millions into like getting lobbyists into Washington to filibuster that. They definitely gonna filibuster that, and I ain't talking about trunks. They gonna filibuster that. Trust and believe, they gonna filibuster that. Yeah, they definitely gonna filibuster. For those that don't know what a filibuster is, hold on, I got y'all. Cause a lot of y'all thinking Dragon Ball Z right now. I got y'all. What is a filibuster? Definition. The government. So, for those that are wondering, what the fuck is a filibuster? You talking about Dragon Ball Z? No, I'm not. A filibuster is an informal term for any attempt to block or delay Senate action on a bill or other matters by debating it at length, by offering numerous procedural motions, or by any other delaying or obstruction of action. That is what a filibuster is, for people that might have been wondering what the hell a filibuster is. Yo, Cyber Dragon, what's good with you, bro? Appreciate you for the super chat. Gamers with the Game Pass mindset are destined to buy games again. Watch and see. Oh yeah, listen. That's a fact. I mean, we all know that, right? We all know that. We all know that, man. It's gonna happen, right? One of these days. Your hairline is a filibuster. Yo, Jamal, what's good with you, bro? At Persona, you need you're a millennial piece of shit shirt. You know, I was thinking about making those types of shirts, but I didn't know if like the store would like block that stuff because it has curses in it. I was gonna do like millennial POS, like the abbreviations, like a millennial POS. There was another millennial shirt I am gonna do. I don't want to tell you guys what it's gonna be yet. I want you guys to be surprised, but it's a couple of cool sayings I'm about to make into art, and it's gonna be really cool. I promise. I got 3 more designs that's gonna be coming to the store. This is just the first design. This is more of like a dry run. So get your Optic Nation shirts if you guys are into that. Definitely appreciate it. Appreciate the support, man. You guys are all awesome, man. You guys know I appreciate y'all always. But I do have 3 more designs coming for that, so trust me. But anyway, so the other side of this too, right, is this. There is a savior within this community, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't I tell y'all I was gonna have this come full circle? Didn't I tell y'all it was gonna come full circle? I got y'all. There's a savior within this within this industry. There is a savior within this industry. There is a savior within this industry, ladies and gentlemen. Can you guess what that savior is? Can you guess what publisher, what game company is a savior within the gaming industry? I'll let you I'll give you a hint. Ooh-wee! There is a savior within this industry. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'll let you guess one more time. Who is the savior, Persona? You know who the savior is. The savior is the greatness that is PlayStation. PlayStation is out here doing the Lord's work. PlayStation Nation. PlayStation is out here doing the Lord's work. PlayStation Nation, I need you to stand up. I need you to stand up. Because PlayStation is knocking it out of the park. PlayStation Nation, I need you to stand up. Because, oh my God, PlayStation is not playing no games. Right? So when it comes to, oh yeah, if you ain't got no stock in Sony, ooh, I got a couple shares. You know, we sitting nice with Sony on the stock. Shout out to Viper. When it comes to PlayStation, they are one of the few left that are trying to do things traditional, trying to give you high quality games, and people are fighting them at every turn. Yo, shout out to Viper. Viper said people better start getting stock in Sony. Definitely. I mean, I ain't no financial advisor, so I ain't gonna tell you where you should invest your money. But you know, PlayStation's looking to have a very strong generation this year, so I would definitely grab up a couple shares. But PlayStation is putting in a lot of time, a lot of effort into creating high quality experiences for PlayStation gamers, and they keep getting fought at every turn. Every single week we hear somebody crying and complaining about wait, no, is it buffering for real? He says buffering for you. Hold on, let me check. Oh no, hold up, guys. Make sure things are good. It's not buffering for y'all, is it? Oh, it's good. All right, cool. All right. PlayStation is putting in effort. They're putting in effort to create high quality experiences. And what do we hear every week? Wait a second. $70. I shouldn't have to pay $70 for a game. This is just unfair. This is what we always hear. Why do I gotta pay $70? Like, this is what we gotta hear every single week. It's always somebody complaining about $70 games, right? But PlayStation is putting out high quality experiences. PlayStation is giving you high quality games. PlayStation is giving you next gen experiences. Are they not? They are giving you next gen experiences. Wouldn't you want to pay for that? No, I'm asking a serious question because we got about 130 people in here. Shout out to everybody in here, by the way. Shout out to the lurkers. Shout out to the people that probably hate me but still watch anyway. Shout out to all of you. I appreciate all of you. I'm asking a serious question. Do you, if somebody's putting out a quality experience, wouldn't you want to pay for that? Like, honestly, I wouldn't mind paying for that. $70 going into next gen. Well, we're in current gen now, so it's current gen. But going into current gen, PlayStation is going above and beyond to provide games. Look at what they provided at the launch of the console. Look what they have continued to provide well into this year. And look at what we have coming in the future. You don't want to spend $70 on that, guys? No, PlayStation Nation, you do want to spend $70 because you understand and value what PlayStation is bringing to the table. I value what PlayStation is bringing to the table. I have no problems shucking out $70 to PlayStation for the games. And I know, I know. Craig, I'm talking too much, bro. Tell me, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm talking too much today. I'm talking too much. I'm a millennial, man. I don't know shit.
You're a millennial piece of shit.
I don't know nothing. Oh, look at this millennial saying he'll pay $70 for games. I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. Right? Fine. If that's how you feel, fine. That's why I got the sound for the guys that don't agree with me. But, matter of fact, Craig, tell me shut the fuck up again.
Shut the fuck up.
Because I know some of y'all disagree. And that's okay. That's okay. I love the fact that within this community, we can disagree. We can disagree, but we can still have a conversation. So listen, that's why that sound is there for y'all. Because when I'm talking too much, when personas start talking too much, Craig got to bring me down a couple notches. Right? Telling me to shut the fuck up, okay? That sound is there for y'all. Okay? Anyway. PlayStation has been going above and beyond and giving us high quality experiences. Returnal, which is easily, even though I'm still a little mad at Housemarque right now. I'm still trying to. I haven't touched Returnal. I'm not kidding with you guys either. I haven't touched Returnal since Sunday. I'm still kind of mad at them. I'm still kind of mad at Returnal. I'm still kind of mad at Housemarque. We're gonna stay away from it. Just maybe Friday we'll go back to it. Maybe Friday, right? I'm still mad at it. But I don't have no regrets. I have no regrets. I spent $80 on the game. Digital Deluxe, baby. Digital Deluxe, baby. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, looking high quality. Oh, hold on. Before, we're not even going to touch Ratchet and Clank yet. We're going to touch that in a second. Hold on. So article came. So let's back up a little bit. I'm getting ahead of myself, and y'all know why I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm a millennial. We all super hyper.
Millennial piece of shit.
Whoa. We super hyper out here, right? So in this article came out today from Wired, and there was an interview with Jim Ryan, right? And there was some pretty interesting things talked about in this article that really jumped out at me and just really, like, again, made me smile. I'm trying to find the part that I think we all are, we all been talking about this since this article has come out. Architecture. You know what? I want to read this part here, right? Because this goes back to something. Yo, the Rec, what's good, bro? This goes back to something that I was talking about a while back when it comes to PlayStation 5. This is like way last year, right? Where I was talking about when it came to PlayStation, right? When it came to PlayStation 5 and what Mark Cerny was trying to do with this console, right? Let's go all the way back to Road to PlayStation 5 with Mark Cerny, right? when Mark Cerny was standing in front of everybody and explaining the ideology and the thought behind why the PlayStation 5 was being brought together with the components that it was being brought together with, when he was talking about that, he mentioned that he spoke to developers. He spoke to a lot of developers and asked them what did they want out of a console, right? What is it that he pretty much came to them and said, all right, guys, we're going into the next gen of gaming. What can we do to make your development process easier, as easy as possible? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? That's what Mark Cerny said, right? He talked to a ton of developers and it paid off. And I'm going to tell you how it paid off in a second and explain, but I want to read this section here. So amazing because some console tech, hold on, am I too far ahead? Where are we? Put silicon. All right, let's start here. Beyond dialing up eye candy and intensity, those early titles also became a barometer by which Sony Interactive could gauge how developers were utilizing the new features the PlayStation 5 made possible. Not just ray tracing or the SSD, but 3D audio capabilities or the robust haptics of the DualSense controller and its adaptive triggers that can deliver variable pressure. Just because a machine can do something doesn't mean developers will take advantage of it, either immediately or at all. But last summer at a console reveal event, Sony showed off a double handful of titles that would be arriving for the PlayStation 5, 6 of which featured ray tracing. That's astonishing, says Cerny. I thought ray tracing was something that would be used in second or third generation titles. I thought that maybe an early title might show a little bit about the potential, and it would be one of those things we'd see where you'd be wondering, as somebody involved with the creation of the hardware, was this worthwhile to put in given the associated cost in silicon? And to have that question answered the very first time titles were shown in public was amazing. Then it gets to this where Sony is saying, amazing because some console tech never catches on, either because it's simply not intuitive, Sony cites the PlayStation VR's rear touchpad, or because it takes time to learn the intricacies of a new machine. Anytime a new console is on the horizon, and again when it's released, Mark Cerny travels around the world talking to studios about its capabilities, and he's heard it all, including literal boos as when he told one unnamed developer years ago that the forthcoming PlayStation 4 might use a bit of flash memory to help cache data. The boo work, Sony moved away from that architect choice. Uh-oh, somebody just became a warrior? Ooh, who that? Who just became a warrior? Who just became a warrior? Show that in the chat. I don't see nothing. Did it just play like for no reason? Okay. Anyway, Cerny's most recent developer tour happened virtually, of course, but he was surprised by what he found. The conversations can be very contentious, he said. I actively seek out the people who will have very strong opinions, who clearly lay out all of the issues they're having with the hardware so that we can get busy thinking about how we can address those in the future. The PlayStation 3 architecture made it difficult to get a graphics pipeline going. The PlayStation 4 CPU wasn't as powerful as folks hoped. The PlayStation 5, Cerny says, has found miraculously little pushback. You see what a little oh, that's Mr. Go Tryhard. Shout out to Mr. Go Tryhard, man. I appreciate you, bro. You see how a little research, a little talking to developers can go a long way in terms of the success? You guys see? Right? Then he says, now 6 months after launch, a new phase of PlayStation 5 games has begun. Titles are leveraging the console's capabilities to push forward, right? This goes back to something I was talking about a while back where I said the PlayStation 5 is not just a console that's trying to be the most powerful anything. The PlayStation 5 is a console that is trying to be the best, most versatile console for developers to create the best games for fans of the platform. And look at what we have been getting. Mark Cerny is a genius, because he is making PlayStation billions of dollars. He is bringing so much business to PlayStation, all by just talking to developers, going into development studios and saying, "Hey, look, what do you want out this console?" And he said before, during Road to PlayStation, he said one of the biggest things that people wanted was more memory, faster memory. That's why we got the fastest SSD on the market. We got the fastest SSD on the market, guys. Things loading instantly. This is why we get games like Ratchet & Clank and Returnal that load instant. Like that. You can't even blink without the game loading and already being loaded, ready to go. Just by talking to developers. I see the super chats. I'm gonna get to super chats in a second. Just by talking to developers, right? And look at what we're getting. But then we fast forward to the meat and potatoes. The meat and potatoes, guys. Hey, yo, that sound kind of sus. That's something Barry be saying, getting the meat potatoes. Shout out to my boy Barry. So, according to Herman Hulst, a Guerrilla co-founder whom Jim Ryan taped to lead PlayStation Studios in 2019, the group has more than 25 titles in development for the PlayStation 5, nearly half of which are entirely new IPs. There's an incredible amount of variety originating from different regions, Hulst says. Big, small, different genres. And in many of those cases, Sony's shared services become a lifeline for studios navigating lockdown. Having moved all its employees home in early 2020, Guerrilla Games found itself staring down the barrel of a game that hadn't even finished its voice and performance capture, let alone playtesting. For the audio, Guerrilla shipped recording booths to the voice actors' homes. Performance capture was tougher since it couldn't use its usual facilities in California, but last summer the studio moved into a New Amsterdam space they designed to have a motion capture stage that, plus some very careful hygiene, allowed them to get what they needed. And the playtesting, well, it's a good thing Sony had invested in cloud gaming for its streaming service, PlayStation Now. Seeing that first playtest using PlayStation was a huge relief, says Smets, which is the game the studio head, right? Let's talk about the the thing that's most important here, right? Is that part right there. We're gonna zoom in, man. I want the world to see this, right? I want the entire world. Let's get the right? Let's get that T, right? I want the whole world to see this. The group has more than 25 titles in development for PlayStation 5. You see what happens when you buy games? I'm just gonna come right out and say it. You see what happens when you buy games? You see what happens when you put money back into a company that you support? You see what happens when you give a shit? When a company actually gives a shit about its consumers? You see what happens, right? Do you? I'm really asking a serious question here. No, all jokes aside, fanboy shit to the side, right? Let's throw all that to the side, right? All that's out the window. We're having a serious conversation right now, ladies and gentlemen. Do you see what happens when you actually put money back into a company that cares, right? That wants to stay on top, that's competitive, right? That wants to keep bringing high quality games. A company that wants to keep the tradition of gaming the way it's been for the past 30 plus years. Do you see what happens? So then I have to ask this question. Why do people keep fighting PlayStation at every turn about this price tag on their games? Look at what you're getting. When you compare it to the competition, oh, well, I just got Outriders, I'm playing Outriders. I'm enjoying Outriders. That's what they say. Game Pass. That's what they say. Then I have to ask, how can some people remain so silent for the lack of quality content releasing on the opposing platform? How? I don't get it. We see companies like EA and Ubisoft wanting to move away from the tradition of how gaming has been done for over 30 years. PlayStation's the market leader, the most consoles sold, the biggest player share when it comes to players. The most innovative, providing the most content within a pandemic, by the way. Remember, they were using that as an excuse last year as well. In the middle of a pandemic, providing high quality experiences, well into this year, providing you high quality experiences. How can you oppose any of this? How can any of this be anti-consumer? How can any of this be wrong? I'm really asking. That's not a rhetorical question. I'm really asking the ladies and gentlemen within the chat that disagree. How is this anti-consumer? Why wouldn't you, especially if you love gaming, if gaming is your hobby, if gaming is your passion, if gaming is something that you love to do, why would you not want to put money back into your hobby if the results are going to be things like this? I will gladly continue to pay $70+ for games released by PlayStation if it means that I can continue to keep getting great games from them like this. But see, here's the other thing. I don't know if you guys watched that show, but it was quite a few months ago. It was a while back. But I did a show where I was talking about how when it came to place, this is during like the whole Bethesda. This was during the whole Bethesda thing when Microsoft first acquired Bethesda, and that was all everybody was talking about for a while. You guys remember that? And you guys remember how people were kind of like panicking because they were like, well, PlayStation only has 13 studios. PlayStation, or 16. Do they have 13? 16. I think they have 16 studios. Somebody correct me in the chat. PlayStation's got 16 studios. Oh, they need to get more studios. Microsoft's got 23 studios. Oh my God. PlayStation's got to do something. They got to acquire somebody. PlayStation's got to acquire somebody now. Hold on. I know somebody's going to try to help us. Persona, didn't you want them to buy Square Enix? Of course. These are studios I want them to buy. Square Enix, Square, what was the other studios? Hold on, let me think for a second. Square Enix, Bluepoint. Okay. Square Enix, Bluepoint, Housemarque. I want those three. And obviously Square is the big buy, but Bluepoint and Housemarque, I want them under PlayStation's. I want that solidified. Hands down. You need them in your repertoire, right? But we remember people. Oh well, everyone was panicking, and I said, look, the way PlayStation is doing things with their studios, I said PlayStation studios, a lot of their studios are large enough to where they're separated in two teams. There's two teams that work on two separate games simultaneously. I said this before. So I said, you can take that 13 or 16 or however many, you can take that 16 and really make it 20. You can really make that 20. right? When you count the amount of teams that some of these studios have, right? Let's just use Insomniac for a perfect example. Insomniac is so large. They have about 4 teams that work on different projects simultaneously, and clearly you can see that with the way they've been releasing content. 2018 Marvel Spider-Man, 2020 Miles Morales, 2021 Ratchet and Clank. That's all within a time span of 3 years. That's a studio that has 4 teams that work on different games simultaneously. Naughty Dog, 2 teams. Guerrilla Games, 2 teams. Sony Santa Monica, 2 teams. This is why I said with the way and Jim Ryan said this before, where he said they are going to grow their studios organically. They are going to look at buying, acquiring studios and things like that. Jim Ryan said they are looking at that as well. But Jim Ryan said we are mostly looking to grow our studios organically. That means expanding their already existing developers into much larger powerhouses, to where there's always going to be a team within the studio working on a game. That way things could get pumped out simultaneously. Things could get pumped out one after another. There is always going to be a team doing something. PlayStation's vision, and now after seeing this and them making this claim of 25 titles in development for PlayStation, I wonder how big these teams are right now. And see, here's the other thing that you guys have to understand too, right? Now, this may come off a little fanboyish, and I get it. That's fine, right? But here's the other thing that you guys need to understand as well. You don't think, like, because when certain people leave development studios to go other places, most of the time it's really like the head of the game director or something like that, or the head of game design or whatever, right? But you don't think so many smaller developers, like developers within that company, right? So most of the time you'll see a headline about a game director leaving and going somewhere else. But you don't think some of these smaller devs, like that are just like, just the devs, they don't really have like a high position. You don't think some of these developers are also leaving and going to PlayStation? Obviously that stuff doesn't make news, but it's like I said about business. Even when you're sleeping, business is happening. Business is a 24-hour thing. So you don't think some of these smaller developers that are seeing games like Ratchet and Clank, seeing games like Spider-Man, seeing games like Horizon Zero Dawn, like God of War and all this, you don't think some of these developers at some of these other third-party or other developers, period, you don't think some of these people are like, damn, I would love to work here, and are trying to work with PlayStation developers to create high-quality games? Because PlayStation games sell. Right? You got a PlayStation game on your resume? Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Oh, you made PlayStation games? Oh, that means you know how to make greatness. We want your talents here. So you don't think people are breaking down the door trying to work at PlayStation dev teams? You don't think that's happening? If you don't think that's happening, again, I've got a bridge to sell you in London, and it's not the London Bridge. It's that simple. When are other people going to wake up and realize that you do not want the traditional way of gaming to go away? When? What does it take? I'm asking a serious question too. What does it take? Does it take the collapse of gaming for people to really start to understand why you need to support your games, why you need to buy games, why you need to put money back into the hobby? And I ain't talking $10, $15. Are you a sample? Are you one of those people that like to eat up all the samples and not support the restaurant? I hope not. I'm not like that. I hope you ain't like that. We want gaming to grow. We want gaming to be great. We want gaming to continue to be what it is. How can it be that if you won't put money back into the hobby? If you're fighting $70 games, how can it be great? And people always make all these excuses, which is funny too, because a lot of people making excuses about Returnal. Oh, well, Returnal is, you could beat this game in 5 hours, in 8 hours, blah, blah, blah. But I don't see anybody complaining about Resident Evil. You could beat Resident Evil in 5 hours, man. That's a $60 game. As much as people like to complain, oh well, $70, I need more content, I need this, I need that. As much as people like to talk about that, I always I'm looking at it like, well, and a lot of Xbox people bought Resident Evil. I'm like, oh, so you'll shell out $60 for this, but you won't sell out $70 for that. Why is that? When you ask them that, they always come up with like this bullshit excuse. Like, well, it's for my daughter. Some stupid shit like that, People always tell you, people never have a problem telling you why PlayStation is not their preferred platform or why there's nothing on PlayStation that's really pulling them in. But then when you look at what they're playing shit from 10 years ago, from 2 generations ago. Dude, ain't nothing been pulling you in for the past generation, so I'm surprised you ain't really, you get what I'm saying? Like, you always see those people, oh, well, there's really nothing on PlayStation that really, nothing on PlayStation's really grabbed me. I don't really care about Returnal. I don't really care about Ratchet. I don't really care about Spider-Man or none of that. That stuff is trash, and I could play the third-party stuff on my PC. So there's really nothing on PlayStation. What's on PlayStation? And then when you name games that's on PlayStation, oh, well, that'll be on PC later. I can wait. It's like, dude. Then we're like, well, what are you playing right now? Oh, I'm playing Lion King from Sega, from Sega Genesis. It's like, what? I'm playing Super Punch-Out from Super Nintendo. It's like, bro, what? What? I'm playing Contra. Like, what? You're not even playing nothing current right now. How can you even fix your lips to say some shit like that? You're not playing nothing current. Right? Nothing current. But then you look at excuse me. But then you look at let's go game. Game of Phone. Right? And this is why I say people full of shit. This is why I say people are full of shit. I'm gonna tell you why. People in this community are full of shit. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna show you why. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you why. Right now. I'm gonna show you why right now. I'm gonna show you why people are full of shit in this community. Right now. Give me a second. Let me find it. Let me find the tweet. I bookmarked it. I be bookmarking shit now, guys. Where's the tweet? Where's the tweet? Was it what the hell didn't I thought I bookmarked it. Hold on, guys. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. I know you guys are like, oh my god, Persona, hurry up. I'm sorry, guys, hold up. Butchered Wally's name. My fault, Wally. Wooly. I'm sorry, Wooly. Alright, here we go. This is why, where's it at? This is why I laugh, bruh. This is why I laugh. Cause of shit like this. Cause of shit like this. Nothing but a movie with a shit ton of in-game cutscenes or in-game moments that you are not truly in control of your character. Don't believe me? Wait and see for release. Here's the problem. Oh shit, let me get the super chats real quick. My fault. Let me handle super chats real quick. My fault. Let me get the super chats. Hold on. I gotta go. How come I can't find them? Okay. Yo, shout out to Viper, man. I appreciate the super chat, bro. He says, I get it. Nobody wants to spend $70 on anything really except some good food with family. But if I desire it heavily, by any means is my motto. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, no one's expecting everyone to buy every game, right, in the world. But if it's something that you really, really want, why wouldn't you buy it day one? I agree. Viper. Shout out to Vedger, man. Appreciate you, bro. Vedger says, it's okay to praise 120 frames per second updates for backwards compatible games to be forced to buy an expensive 120 hertz 4K TV to get out the full optics of those updates. But buying $70 games is utterly terrible. Exactly, Vedger. Exactly. People, yo, it's funny too, because when the new gen was coming around, people had no problem buying brand new 4K TVs, buying 2 or 3 consoles and all this. People were buying brand new 4K TVs to play Game Pass old ass games. Let that sink in. Think about that for a second. People were really going out and spending $1,500, $2,000 on the CX, the LG CX, and all these fancy ass TVs to play Game Pass games and backwards compatible, to sit there and tell you, oh yeah, I want to play backwards compatible games with FPS boost. Man, if you don't stop that bullshit right now, if you don't cut it out, man, you guys got to cut that out. You guys got to stop that cap. You boys be capping. All right, so shout out to J-Dub. I was scrolling and I seen this tweet, and I happened to read it, and I was looking and I was like, wait, what? So this dude, I've seen this infamous liberal gamer guy around. Like, I've seen people quote tweeting him and like screen capping the stupid shit that he says. So you know, when I see the people I follow quote tweeting this dude, he's definitely an idiot. So he says, nothing but a movie with a shit ton of in-game cutscenes or in-game moments that you are not truly in control of your character. Don't believe me? Wait and see for release. Now, see, here's the problem. PlayStation last gen has shut these people up so many times that I'm surprised that people are still making these claims this generation. How many times last gen did PlayStation prove and PlayStation developers prove that they are the cream of the crop? Creme de la creme. They are the cream of the crop. Shout out to Macho Man Randy Savage. They're the cream of the crop. What they show you is what you are getting. It's the Spider-Man situation. And you know what's funny? It's the Spider-Man situation all over again with the whole Puddlegate. But it's with another Insomniac game. That's how amazing Insomniac is. That people can look at gameplay and all these different things and actually think that stuff is not actual gameplay. That's how great Naughty Dog is, where Naughty Dog can have things down to the littlest detail and people will think that stuff is fake. Right? That's how great PlayStation developers are. That people think this stuff is movies and it's not real. Why wouldn't you want to spend $70 for experiences like that? I would, shit. But let's go to the gameplay. Because the gameplay itself, 1440p. Look at this, guys. So new gameplay came out today, right? New previews, people talking about it, right? Look, just look. People think this is a movie. They think this is fake. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, y'all better get a grip. Y'all better figure out how to get a PlayStation 5 by June 11th, man. Y'all missing out. Look at all this. Look at all this, man. Yo, they gonna tell you, ladies and gentlemen, they gonna tell you this is a movie. This is fake. This ain't real gameplay. This ain't what you gonna be doing. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, gaming, man. You wouldn't pay $70 for this? I always find that weird. I'm like, you wouldn't pay because worth is a subjective, believe it or not, guys, worth is a subjective concept that people try to pass off as a fact. A person's sense of worth is not objective. It's not a fact. It's probably one of the most subjective things within this community that the gaming community tries to argue as a fact. And I never understood that. Because, the saying one man's trash is another man's treasure. I mean, look how many people buying Xboxes, right? One man's trash is another man's treasure. People try to argue worth as a fact. And they look stupid, because, to me at least, because I always wonder, how can you say that something is not worth it, but then push that on the community as a fact of, oh yeah, the community shouldn't buy this because it's not worth it. No. You shouldn't buy it because you don't think it's worth it. But the community should buy it if it's a game they want to play. You get what I'm saying? They try to pass that off as a fact. No, it's very subjective. It's very subjective. It has no merit. Really, in a real debate or conversation, it would not hold any weight. Because that is how do you prove worth? How do you prove worth? You cannot prove worth in that matter. Not to everyone, because everyone's not going to think it's worth that price. Some people are going to want to pay less. Some people are going to want to pay more. Some people are willing to pay the asking price. That's not a fact. That's not objective. It's very subjective. But people do it all the time. But then that's why I asked the question, right? I don't say, oh yeah, you need to spend $70 on this. I'm asking the question to the chat. Would you not spend $70 on this game, looking at what you get? How can you look at this and not say this is not a great game? People do it, though. People do it. They do it. They do it. But you know what? I want to talk to y'all, man. Let's open up the chat. Let's open up the chat. Craig, tell me shut the fuck up.
Persona, shut the fuck up.
I know somebody ain't trying to tell me shut the fuck up. Persona, you don't know what you talking about. Join the conversation. Join the conversation, folks. Anybody is welcome. You could be an Xbox guy, PlayStation guy, a Nintendo guy. It doesn't matter. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it. It's 25 games it's 25 games coming through, man. 25 games. 25 games coming to PlayStation. How can you not be excited about that? 25 games. And you don't want to support that? You want some Game Pass fodder? You want some bullshit? Come on, PlayStation Nation. And you don't want to. Yo, man. Yo. What's good, boys? How y'all feeling today, man?
What up, Brody? What up?
Chilling, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We got heavy hitters in. We got David Gaines, aka Strictly. We got Carba. We got Sick. Yo, Sick, I ain't see you in a minute, man. What's good with you, Sick? Oh man, we got the good boys in here. All right, 25 games. Listen, I'm asking y'all a serious question. How do people not want a PlayStation at this point? Look what you get, man. 25 games.
Because they fanboys calling us fanboys. Ironic part
Speak
is
on it.
They don't want us fanboy. Like, to keep it a buck.
That's a fact.
Is it not always the case?
Yeah. It is always the case.
Yeah, it really is. Because like for me, like I have no problem admitting when Xbox has a good game or some good stuff lined up. I really don't, because at the
Me
end of
too.
the day, if they are putting out good games, we win as gamers. But they aren't, so we got to hold them accountable. You know what I'm saying? But the fans of that console aren't holding them accountable. That's the crazy part about it.
When you have too much of a yes man out of here, you're not gonna get anywhere.
So I mean, but you know, when you see PlayStation say stuff like they got 25 games in development for PlayStation, what goes through what went through your mind when you read that? What went through your mind in that exact moment? I'm curious. Start with you, David. Like, what went through your mind when you heard that?
A lot of gaming I'm about to be doing. That's exactly what went through my mind.
That's a fact.
A lot of gaming. You know what I'm saying? But they
A lot.
confirmed what we already knew. Like,
Yeah.
not that we knew they were going to be developing 25 games, but we knew PlayStation was coming with some heat. You know, so it was something we was just waiting for them to speak on, to be honest with you about.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Like it was definitely something that it was on the horizon. Like we knew that they were cooking up something. We just didn't know what.
Yeah, yes, sir.
What about you, Omar?
I'm super excited, especially when they say half of them is what's called a new
IPs.
title.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder just how much greatness are we gonna get this generation.
Yo, Sick, what's good with you, bro? Yo, Sick, you there?
What's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. What's good? Your mic kind of loud a little bit. I might have to turn you down just a little bit. Hold on. Oh no, you better now. You good.
Nah, give me a second.
All right. Nah, yeah. I mean, listen. Definitely a whole lot of gaming. Also, a lot of money being spent. David, let's be real.
say what?
lot of money. It's too much money being spent, bruh. So then, let me ask this question: is PlayStation saving the industry? It's a very cocky thing to say, but I think they are.
Bro, definitely saving the industry, bro. And because at the end of the day, look, man, I got a PC, that I could game on, but there's not a lot of PC support in regards to gaming or AAA titles to game on a PC with. So that's number one. Number two, we didn't see any first party Xbox titles yet, and we're not going to for a minute, so most of their fans are banking on Game Pass and things like that. So, I mean, why isn't it fair to say Sony isn't carrying console gaming? They're the ones putting out the AAA titles.
Hey,
But you're wrong.
Oh, go ahead.
We have seen their titles. Think
Well,
about it. They
they
went
good?
and bought studios, meaning we already know the games that they make. So we already kind of know what to expect from said studios for the initiative.
Yeah, I mean, to an extent, yeah. I mean, because you're saying we know their games, which we do because they bought Bethesda and all that stuff. But do we want to play those games is another question. So I should have said it a different way. But do we want to play those games? And I don't even think they came out and said that those games would be exclusive to Xbox yet. Anyway, I don't think they have. I'm not sure though.
Again, I think the big eye-opening moment for me was when Phil Spencer said single-player game doesn't hold the same impact. That, for me, when I was like, yeah, no. Xbox is gonna go a different direction, and I'm not liking it. And it showed.
Yeah, but even because he said that maybe like 3 years ago now, three or 4 years. No.
It doesn't matter how long he said it. What matters is he said it.
No, I understand. I agree. What I was gonna say was, that was like 3 years ago. But then when you look at their offerings since then, nothing substantial of a single player variety has come from Xbox, like a studio.
Not only that, the fact that he
What up,
literally had that mindset that showed you how out of touch with reality he was.
But how out of? But see, that's the thing. How out of touch is he really? Because look at what EA and Ubisoft are saying. is he really out of touch? Like, I'm being serious. I think Phil Spencer might have jumped the gun on what he was saying, but I don't think he was out of touch. Because go ahead, Sick. Go ahead.
Persona. The one thing that you're missing is EA said this a long time ago, way before Microsoft.
When?
They been said that a long time ago when they started pushing the microtransactions, bruh.
Yeah, that's true.
Been talking about fuck stories, nigga.
Oh yeah.
That was their fucking thing. Like, like they pushed that shit heavy, bro. And then Ubisoft, we should have saw this coming. The majority of their games, they've been trying to hit that free-to-play stride for a minute. Look at Rainbow Six, bro. That's their biggest fucking game.
And have microtransaction even when it doesn't need to have microtransaction.
Bro, they got time savers in Assassin's Creed, bro. Like time saver microtransactions. I knew they were definitely on their way out. Like when it came to like just quality single player experiences.
Is it my connection?
Nah,
like you're biting a little bit.
He's biting for me as
Oh,
well.
I am. I think my computer might
It's-
be on its last leg. I'm being honest.
No. It's not on the side of the stream though. So the stream, we hear you fine. It's only in the Discord, bro.
Yeah, on Discord.
So Discord ass, they just might be getting bought by Microsoft then. Yo, B Staples, what up, bro?
Yo, what up?
What up, man?
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something on that too.
Go ahead.
On that Discord shit,
Yeah.
PlayStation might want to be real careful with how they move and how they partnership with Discord.
Oh, it might be another
Microsoft-
Bethesda situation.
Yeah,
What do
they
you
might
mean with
partner
that?
with them and get into some sort of fucking contract, and that Discord shit only helps Microsoft. It further pushes that cross-play communication shit now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, let them go ahead and get it implemented. Let them think that you don't really want to sell to us. As soon as they get that shit established, bam,
Yo, that's
Microsoft
foul,
bought them for X
bruh.
amount of dollars.
Yo, I hope. Ah, man, you just put that negativity out there, man. I hope that don't happen, bro. Jesus.
It ain't negativity, bro. It's just something I've been thinking about.
Yeah.
That's why I've been kind of, I don't know, bro. Like, I've been playing Returnal, nigga. Fuck all this.
I've been playing Returnal.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I took a break from
Yeah,
Returnal
fuck.
after my data got corrupted. I said I need a break
Yo.
from this game. I haven't
Yo,
played
I
this
feel
since
like
this
my
Sunday.
data is corrupted right now, but I feel like they still letting me use it. But I feel like it's fucked up in some way. Bro,
Yeah.
I've run through Crimson Waste at least 150 times, bro.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the rest of the fucking signs and the notes and shit.
That's the only
Oh.
thing. That's the only server you need.
I got 99%. I cannot find whatever the 1% is, bro.
I got a question. So the game is procedurally generated, right? But like it's randomized. But does that mean that stuff sometimes just won't generate when you?
Nah,
start a
it's
level,
so if it's stuff will
that's
only
correct.
generate in a specific room. So if that room is not available when you load into that map for that time, you gotta start it again until you get that room.
I got you.
But the way they rolling it, bro, something is wrong with this game, bro. And I
I've been
hate
saying
the
the same
Crimson
thing.
Waste.
I've been
I
saying the
hate the
same thing.
Crimson Waste, bro.
Yeah.
Which
bro.
one
I've
was
been
that?
saying the same.
Which area is that? I can't remember.
That's
the name.
by-
That's the ice
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
This
Yeah, I mean-
game,
Oh, biome 2? I thought Crimson Waste was biome 5.
No, Crimson
No,
Waste is
no.
down too.
I finished Biome
Yeah.
5. I finished all of them except for the Crimson and
Oh,
the
nah,
Abyss.
Crimson. Okay, the desert area. Nah, that area you really gotta look, cause like some of them side areas.
Yeah.
You gotta look. You gotta look. You gotta really look. Yeah, that area is a little tricky. It's definitely
Bro,
a little
I've
tricky.
done it like 150 times, bro. I got over 130 hours in this game. I
Yeah,
put
this
the game 12
game-
like 12 hours in.
Somebody did tell me earlier, and I wasn't aware. But you have to finish Act 3 to really get all of the artifacts to start popping. I don't know how true that is.
I can see that being true.
Yeah,
I
so
believe
because
it.
I got like one artifact, it will not pop for shit in me in Biome 1, but he's telling me to finish Act 3 and that shit will start popping. And it's ironic because I seen 3 people get that same artifact and they all finish Act 3. So
But
Yeah.
here's the thing: I beat every biome. I've literally beat the game at least 50 times.
But did you beat Act 3? Because Act 3, you got to get all the little sun
Bro,
joints.
I beat the entire game multiple times. Yes, I got the alternate ending, and I got
don't tell me I ain't see it yet. So don't tell me. Don't tell me.
I got you. Okay,
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't
If
tell
you
me. I
got
ain't see it
alternate
yet.
ending, then you beat Act 3. Yeah,
Put it this
I'm
way.
on my way to the alternate ending.
I've been done with the game probably like a day or two in. The actual collectibles is what's super fucking funky for me, and specifically in Crimson Waste. If I look enough in the Abyss, I'll find the stuff in the Abyss.
Let me
Yes.
let me get B Staples thoughts on all this that's going on. 25 exclusives, bro. 25 games, man. What's going on with Xbox? B Staples, talk to me, man. Yo, by the way, B Staples is an Xbox guy, guys. I told you guys, everyone is welcome here. You know, it ain't just PlayStation Nation. Everybody welcome. B Staples, the Xbox guy. Go ahead, B Staples. Let us know, man. What's going on, man? When we gonna hear from Uncle Phil, bro? What's good here?
I think PlayStation they doing good right now, man. I think Xbox they gonna do good too, man. We just gotta
Win.
yo.
Let me ask you a question, B.
Hold on, let me finish the story first.
Wait. Before you finish the
Yeah,
thought,
ask the question.
I want to ask it midway through.
Okay.
Remember at the beginning of Xbox One generation, y'all kept saying wait till E3, wait till E3, wait till
It's different now, and y'all know it's different. Y'all know it's different.
Oh my God.
It's a lot different now. Y'all can't do that no more. It's a lot different now. Y'all know it's not. Now I mean Halo, Gears of Forza no more. Y'all know it's not.
No, check this out.
It's a lot more than that.
What changed?
They got more first party. A lot more.
But y'all got more games last generation beginning.
But let me ask
It's-
you
it-
this.
And they got more
How-
studios now.
How is a developer like Insomniac putting out 2 or 3 different games while Xbox first party studios can't even put one game out? Like, what's
I think
wrong with the
the
management?
it's not the management. It's just a timeline. Like a lot of the Xbox studios, they released at the end of last gen. Like Obsidian did. I guess Bethesda's about to drop, but like it did. They just dropped Doom Eternal. Like a lot of them dropped in that 2020, 2019 year. So I'm saying they gotta. They probably gonna. I think 2022 is gonna be a big
So
year.
you
I don't
think-
know what
so you
Halo's
think
gonna
we're
do.
gonna-
I don't gotta.
So you think we're gonna see
343?
some? You think we're gonna see some stuff at E3?
Yeah, 100%. I think
So wait till
Starfield.
Lord,
I think
back to E3.
Nah. Y'all know it's different now. I think Starfield is gonna. It's not. See, Bethesda games, they never been like great graphically. They're a gameplay kind of studio. Like even if Starfield doesn't look, crazy next gen, it probably won't. Because Bethesda, they're not good with graphics. But the game will be great.
But shouldn't that be something that they improve though? Staples.
Huh?
Do you think? Do you hold on? Let me ask you a question.
Temper our expectations.
Nah, I'm
No.
asking you this question. Do you think so?
No. Because gameplay is king. A game could look great and be shit. Gameplay will always be king. Anthem looks great, but it's a shit game.
When I'm looking forward to a game like God of War or Horizon Forbidden West, I want it to
Far
look
stupid.
amazing and play amazing.
Yo, hold up.
Of course.
Yo, Omar, my bad, Omar. B Staples, come over here, man. Come on, let me talk to you for a second.
I mean, that's fair, man.
Yo, listen. Phil has polluted your mind. You just
With what?
B Staples, B Staples. Let me talk to you for a second, man. Let me talk to you, man. Right? You just said that you think it's a matter of time because Xbox they put out their games in late in the generation. Right? That's what you said, right? Right?
Yeah. Their studios.
So
Yeah.
What is your excuse when it comes to people like Insomniac Studios that came out with a game in 2018 that's updating their game? What is the excuse for that?
But that's just one of y'all studios that's doing that though. That's not all of them. Like Naughty Dog hasn't done anything for the generation. Neither has
the
the
Gorilla's
Sucker Punch.
coming out.
Hold on. You got
Nah.
back up.
Insomniac's going crazy. Insomniac's going crazy, but the other ones they not doing anything.
But
What
Naughty
you
Dog
what you
just
mean? What do you
dropped
mean? The
their
other ones
game
are what do you
literally
mean?
at
What
the
do you
end of the
mean?
stream.
Wait,
So
who?
the other ones that are doing that, what are
Naughty
the
Dog.
Xbox Studios doing? Like that's what I didn't know.
What?
No,
Naughty
no,
Dog
no.
literally
No.
just dropped the game.
no,
They just
that's what
dropped
I'm
the game
saying.
in
They
generation.
just dropped in 2020, so we're not gonna see their next game until like 2023 or something.
Yeah,
Like
but
it take time to make
did-
them
what
games.
did Xbox Studios drop in 2020?
Yeah,
You
what?
really want to know? I mean, all right. So in Exile,
Update
they
to Sea
dropped.
of Thieves.
Nah. Well, if you want me to go down the line, in Exile, they dropped Wastelands 3 in 2020, so we won't see them for like
Right.
another 3 years.
But in Exile did that before they were working on that game before they were acquired.
Yeah, but it still came out last year, so I mean, it's going to take some years for them to make their new game. You know, the Outer Worlds came out in 2019, so Avowed is
The what?
probably coming out. The Outer Worlds, Obsidian's last game.
A what?
Wait, isn't that already released? Or are you talking about like maybe some DLC content?
No. I'm saying that y'all asking why haven't we seen Xbox Studios? I'm saying because a lot of them released something in 2019 or 2020. Not all of them, obviously, but a handful of them released their games.
Brother,
in those
What
2
about
years.
what about Coalition?
They got 23 studios, brother. You ain't launched with one first-party game since the console
Not
release.
one.
What's going on there, brother?
What about 343? Maybe a side project or something.
Not they. Well, look, I don't know what's going on with 343. They got their own problems. I don't care about them. I'm talking about like the studios that's actually good, that I'm actually confident can give me a good game.
That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear right there, man.
Hey,
Yo,
B
guys,
Staples
enjoy
is.
the rest of the I'm listening. Enjoy the rest of the stream.
All right, bro.
Keeping it too
Hey,
bro.
nah, yo,
Hey, that's
yo,
all I
listen.
need to hear, bro.
I
That's all I
respect
need
B
to hear.
Staples,
Nah,
man. B
I
Staples,
don't
my
think-
boy. That's my boy.
Crazy.
No. I think if you were to rank Xbox Studios, 343 would be either mid tier or low tier, in my opinion. I don't think that they're a top tier Xbox studio. I would definitely take like Bethesda over them, Ninja Theory, Arcane, Obsidian, definitely like the Coalition over 343. I don't.
All right, so
have faith in
before,
them.
so okay, so
Nah, fair enough.
before,
Facts.
all right, so the question before Microsoft acquired these studios, you're saying that their studios were mid at the start of last gen.
Which studios are you talking about? Bethesda Studios or the
No,
other?
no. I'm talking about Microsoft Studios before they acquired all these studios that they've acquired now. What they had at the start of last gen, that was mid to you.
Why
Right?
do you have such a hyper focus on
But they just didn't have anything. How many studios did they have in 2013? Like 5. They didn't have anything.
But
They-
listen. They rolled with that 5 through the entire gen, bruh.
With you talking about the Xbox One gen?
I guess my only question is, how do you have such loyalty for this company that clearly doesn't think shit of you as a customer? They don't value anything about you except for your cash.
Well, that's every company.
No. From 2013 to now, you're making excuses while giving them money.
All right,
Listen to yourself talk right now. You're literally making up excuses as to why they haven't provided you with shit. And
Well,
you're
the
making up every excuse in the book. Oh, they just dropped the game. Oh, this just happened. Every game that you have gotten, people on PlayStation have gotten from these studios.
Yeah, but that's not going to last for the whole gen, obviously.
Really? What tells you that? What
Wait,
gives you
hold
that
on.
thought?
You don't think Xbox games are going to be exclusive? Is that what you're saying? Or you don't think they're just not going to drop games
Okay,
for the whole
okay.
gen? That's crazy.
Let's do this. Let's do this another way. Okay. They're going to offer these games to you on Game Pass, right?
Yeah.
You have Game Pass right now, right?
Yeah.
You're subscribed to it. You're in the service. You're in the ecosystem, everything like that, right? When
Yeah.
these games drop, you're going to get them on Game Pass, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you and all of the other numbnuts, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, you and all of the other numbnuts are saying this exact same thing. Now, where are they going to make their money from these big games that you're claiming they're going to come out with? Who's going to pay for that? Because PC wasn't enough to help them not be in fucking financial financial, what is the word I'm looking for?
Hardship.
Duress. They
You
were
want me to
in
be honest?
financial duress, even with PC being the main platform. Who are they gonna make that money from?
Yeah, now you want me to be honest about that whole Microsoft
I've
money and
always wanted
profits
you to
and
be
stuff?
honest. I've never went into a conversation and said to myself, damn, I don't want him to be honest. I want
Alright.
him to lie to me.
I personally don't really care about Microsoft. And
Boom.
I don't care about their profits or how they make. I don't care about any of that.
But
I
guess who
don't care
does
about
care
where
about
they-
that?
Yeah,
Guess who
they
does care
do.
about that?
But
They
they make.
care about that.
Yeah, of course. But that's not
So
my
what makes you
responsibility.
think
I don't work for
they-
Microsoft.
Right. So what makes you think that they're gonna make these games exclusive? Think about that for a second.
But you don't
You
think their
just said
games are going to be
You
exclusive?
don't give a fuck about how Microsoft makes their money. That's cool for you to feel that way, for real. Listen, whatever floats your boat. But at the end of the day, they didn't buy this studio to not have this studio be profitable. They didn't buy these studios for them to be in the red.
Of course. Wait, hold on.
But you have to separate your personal feelings from the actual business. Once you do that, you'll see how none of this is going to work out for you.
Wait, hold on. So, which games are you saying aren't going to be exclusive?
None of them will be exclusive.
You don't think Avowed will be exclusive?
Why would it be?
You don't
Why
think
would-
Halo Infinite
No.
is going to be
Well,
exclusive?
no.
It's
Halo.
already not
No.
exclusive.
Are we talking? Okay. Well, are we talking
I'm
console?
talking
Well, no,
about
hold on.
PC too.
Are we?
I'm
No,
talking
I'm
about
saying.
PC too. I'm including PC as well. Xbox,
You
PC.
Well,
can't
then,
because
include
then it would be
PC.
it would be console. It would be console.
yeah, I'm
exclusive.
talking about console. I'm
No.
talking about console
No.
only.
Halo, because Halo is an Xbox flagship title, will be exclusive. I'm talking
to
about
Xbox?
these other studios that you keep mentioning. The Bethesdas, the Arcanes,
Are they gonna
those
stop?
studios are not making exclusive titles.
Well, we'll know it by E3. I think they will, but we'll know by E3.
No,
We waiting to E3 again, my nigga?
No, we just want to see
Yeah.
if the game's gonna be exclusive. I mean,
But
That's
we still
it,
have.
same
You
thing.
just said we waiting until E3 to see. We're waiting. You telling me 8 years of this shit now? You gotta wait to E3 again?
Hey, yo,
No,
B,
it's
yo,
different
yo,
this
B
time.
Staples,
Yeah, I know
break.
it's different.
Yo, hold up,
No.
yo, B Staples, yo, B
No.
Staples, break these ponies' legs, bro. These dudes don't know what they talk about, bro. Break these ponies' legs,
they're
bro.
saying. I already said, like, I don't care how Microsoft make their money. If you think the games aren't gonna be exclusive,
But
I
the
mean,
business is not running on how you feel about things.
But I don't know
you
how the
clearly
business
want
runs.
exclusive.
All right then.
You clearly want exclusive games. That's the reason why you're even making.
no, because the Microsoft Store is
Oh,
shit
no.
and nobody uses it.
No. That's your opinion. Why would they have it if they're not in the business of competing? Why would they have spoken with Epic in regards to how they're going to set up their Windows gaming store moving forward if they're not trying to compete?
You think? Wait, so you think they're trying to compete with Epic and Steam on PC? But they
Why
put their
would
games
they?
on
Why would
Epic.
they open a
But they
store?
put
Why?
their games on
Why?
Epic and Steam. So how are they competing with them?
Ask me this question. Why is
How-
Game Pass why is Game Pass not on Steam and Epic Game Store? Why is it exclusive to the Windows Game Store?
I think it will hit Steam. It's not there yet, but I think it will
You're talking
eventually.
about hypotheticals. I'm talking about factual stuff that you can prove right now at this particular moment.
I think Microsoft's PC approach right now is very premature. I don't think that they've set it out 100%. It's very premature. A lot of games on Xbox Game Pass
You
is not on
realize-
PC Game Pass. It's
Let
very
me-
premature and early and
Okay,
right,
so
you
let
go.
me ask you another question. Why has the Epic Game Store been open less time than the Windows Game Store, but Epic Game Stores is doing better? Because you're talking about it being premature, this, that, and the third. But Epic just got into this shit.
Wait, you said why is Epic Game Store doing better than Windows Game Store?
Yes.
Because Windows Game Store is shit and nobody uses it. I mean, it's shit. Nobody use it. Drops frames. It drops your reds. It's not good. Nobody uses it. Why would anyone use Windows Game Store?
why would they create it?
I don't know, but it's shit. They gotta fix it. I mean, I read like a couple weeks or months ago they're gonna do like some big rehaul on it. We'll see how that goes. But right now, the Windows Store is a joke. Nobody's using it.
But
Nigga, the Xbox is a joke,
I
and
can
y'all still using
factually
it.
prove that is incorrect to the extent that you're saying it.
What, the Windows Store is good? That's what you're saying?
I'm saying if I was to play a Game Pass game or something like that, that would be where I would play it. That's where I have played the Medium. That's where I've played what's that game? With the gay dude. I mean,
I don't know.
The gay
Tell
chick.
me why.
Tell me why. There you go.
Tell me why ain't nothing but
Gears
a
5.
heartbreak.
All of that was on the Windows Store. And it worked just fine.
But you play that through Game Pass, right? You didn't play that through like the actual
Nigga,
Windows client.
What are
It's
you
on-
talking about right now?
Like, did you pay for those games, or did you play it through Game Pass?
What would be the
pretty sure you paid
difference?
for
It's
this
all
game.
going through the Windows Store, my dude.
Because
There is
it's-
no separation. Y'all talking about Game Pass as if it's a platform of its own. It's not.
No, because if you played it through, okay, so why did you play it through the Windows client and not through Steam?
Why the fuck would I have played it through the Game Pass ain't on Steam? That was the argument that I just made to you.
Yeah. So you played it through Game Pass. That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked, did you buy it or did you play it through Game Pass? I didn't know what you played it through. That's why I asked that.
Right, but I just asked you a question prior to that about Steam, Epic Game Store, and Windows Store being in competition, and you couldn't fathom why I would say that.
Because I think the Windows Store is shit, and I don't think that Xbox even views Steam and Epic Store as competition.
You keep saying what you think.
I haven't really
And what you
seen much
feel.
from Xbox that shows to me that they are in hard competition with Steam. I haven't seen it.
Do you have a PC?
A gaming PC? Yeah.
Yeah. And you own an Xbox?
Yeah. I have all platforms, all of them.
Why? Forget the whole owning all platforms. We already know where you're embedded in a cultural way. Why would you own a PC and an Xbox? I'm just curious to find out.
I like to play. So the only games that I play on PC are multiplayer games, but I'd rather play.
You play multiplayer games on PC?
Yeah, like Valorant and CS:GO and things like that.
So you
Games
purposely gimp your PC experience by only playing games that you can't get on consoles. No, I'm only asking you these questions. Look, it's none of my business why you do what you do. I'm just gonna be flat out honest with you. But I do always want to analyze the mind of the people who think like you.
Why? I don't understand.
Because y'all have this, like, if you played Returnal, they talk about this hive mind all the time within that game. And little do y'all know, because I don't think y'all purposely do it. I think that the mind control that Microsoft have over you guys is just so intense that y'all repeat the same shit over and over and over. They beat it into y'all so much that y'all have no idea that y'all.
Why do you think? Wait, why do you think I'm under mind control? Why do you think that?
Because I don't know no reasons why you would own a PC that you clearly would have spent a nice amount of money on, unless you got a bullshit rig.
No, I did. I spent a good amount.
But then you would turn around and play on an inferior product.
Yeah, I mean, I still like console gaming.
See, I don't understand the concept. That's why I'm trying to educate myself and understand the concept.
But so I play PC for the multiplayer games, especially the ones that aren't on console, like Valorant or CS:GO. And
So
for
you
the
bought
console
a
games,
nice rig to play bullshit free-to-play games.
them games not bullshit. They some of the biggest games out there. How they bullshit? They maybe they old, but they not bullshit games.
But you bought a whole PC to play these games.
Yeah, why not?
Games.
Yeah, they're multiplayer games. A lot of
PS4.
people buy PCs to play. Well,
None
people
of
buy
those
gaming
games
PCs
are
to play.
visually impressive at all. Most of the games that are on PC, they usually come pretty quickly now.
You got a PS5, don't you, B Staples?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So you bought Returnal?
No,
Why not?
I don't like roguelike games. It's not my thing, not the
Okay.
genre.
You
But
buying?
let me-
I
You buying
bought
Ratchet and
Hades.
Clank?
I bought Dead Cells. I didn't like either of them, so I probably wouldn't like Returnal either.
Okay.
See,
fair,
I can
fair
respect that.
enough.
I can
you
respect that. You honest with yourself.
You buying Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy
Okay.
that.
Cool.
Of
I
course
actually
you're
like
gonna buy Ratchet.
the Ratchet and Clank series. Actually, I
Yeah, it's a good
played
series.
I basically played all of them. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna
So
buy
I
that.
got a question for you. What do you think Xbox needs to do to get to surpass PlayStation?
In terms of in games quality or in sales. There's a difference.
Both game quality and sales. So let's start with game
They'll
quality.
never. All right, we'll talk with game quality. I think. All right, so first, I think that they're gonna have a pretty good stronghold on Western RPGs, just because of the studios that they have, and Sony doesn't really make Western RPGs.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait, hold on. Before you continue, you came to this revelation within the last year.
Well, that's when they bought the studios.
But
So
those,
what
but those
about
games have
prior
always.
to that?
But all right, so let me ask you this question: if you were a businessman, right? And I'm asking you a serious question, B Staples. If you were a businessman, right, and you acquired a company, but the company that you acquired, the product that they sold more on your competitors at your competitors' platform, right? Would you still release those games on your competitors' platform to keep that money flowing to you?
Duh, nigga.
No.
Tell them how you
because-
feel right now.
No, I wouldn't. No.
Tell them
wouldn't?
what you think.
Hold on, I'm gonna hear his answer. So explain to me why you think why wouldn't you as the businessman do that?
Because you still need a reason for people to buy your console.
Fair-
Every generation is defined by exclusives. If Xbox puts all their games on, once again, I'm not talking about PC, I'm talking about console only.
Okay.
If Xbox puts all their games on PlayStation, then that would be the only thing remembered for this generation.
But what do you
Nobody
think?
would
Okay, so let me
remember
ask you a
Xbox.
question. What do you think Microsoft cares more about? People remembering Xbox or money?
I think they care about both.
No.
Both, actually. I
No.
agree with him. Because Microsoft
No.
is all about reputation. Yes.
They're all
that's
about
correct.
reputation, and they
Exactly.
also want their money. They care
So you
about
so,
both
so okay,
equally.
so you think that they put the reputation over making money? Like how would the hierarchy go? Would it be reputation then making money,
That's
or money
that's
and
a good
reputation?
question. Microsoft
yeah,
has
can I
worked
answer?
a lot this. Yeah, you can say.
Well, you finished, though, because you was talking.
All right, Microsoft has worked a lot for like the past year or two to try to build good reputation and goodwill because they got shitted on for a lot of years through the media, fans, and basically everyone. So I think Microsoft cares a lot about their reputation. Do they care about it more than money? I don't know. I don't work there, but I do think
that's
they
why-
care a lot about their reputation.
But that's why I
Look
asked
at Mixer,
that's why I
if
asked the
you
question
think
of that's why I asked the question of
if a company cares about its reputation, why the fuck would it release a next gen console without a next gen title?
Because Phil came out and told you.
Your reputation
They
of
don't
no
need
game.
hey,
No,
Chris,
that's
what's up, bro?
Phil literally said, and I'm gonna answer this one for you. Phil said we don't need any big titles to launch with the Xbox.
Yo, he
He
did
said
say
that because
And
He
they
did
gave
he
niggas the
did.
Falconeer.
He did say that.
He said that. He said that because he
But-
said
but-
because the Xbox is sold out anyway.
So-
But
so
B
tell me
Staples,
this,
but B
tell me
Staples,
this,
this
tell me
goes
this.
back to my
Is
question.
that
though.
respecting your money?
Nope.
Right now, no. But
Okay,
eventually,
but
So
hold
hold on,
no,
one more question,
no,
one more
no.
question, one more question, one more
Oh,
question.
okay.
When you were buying a Xbox Series X, what was going through your mind in that moment? What were you excited about?
You just asked the same question I was gonna ask. I swear to God.
I was
you
dead
really
honest.
want to know?
Yeah,
My
I'm
Xbox One,
legit curious.
So I didn't buy the Xbox One X. So
No,
I was
I'm saying
so
Series X, not one X.
No,
Series.
I'm telling you,
Oh,
I
okay,
didn't buy the Xbox One X, so I still had the original Xbox, and that shit was ancient and was a piece of shit. So I wanted to upgrade with the current gen third parties that's coming out. Because I buy my
Oh, so
third
you wanted
party on
the, you wanted the
Xbox.
future. You wanted the
I
future.
don't buy it on
First party.
PlayStation.
So let me ask you a question. And I know
about
this answer is
PC?
gonna change. I know this answer is gonna change for what it was previously, but why do you buy your multiplats on Xbox?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
well,
Marcin,
all right,
yeah.
so one, all of my friends are on Xbox, and that's a big deal.
Okay, fair
knew
enough.
that's what you were gonna default to.
Fair
Because
enough.
you know
No,
they
but
ain't
it's true.
running
I
that
don't
up.
know.
That's
No.
that was the main thing y'all niggas were saying. Well, I buy an Xbox One X, but to respect what you just said, you didn't buy a One X.
No, I
bought
didn't.
fucking 2 of them bitches, and boy, I'd never do it again. They got me.
I didn't see a reason to buy that.
Wait, but let me ask you one more.
more.
Wait. But let me ask you a question, B Staples. You said you bought a Series X because all your friends are on there. But
That was one of the reasons, yeah.
No, but in an earlier conversation, you said you play all your multiplayer games on PC.
Yeah.
So why? So what does your friends being on Xbox have to do with anything?
Oh,
Well, I still communicate with my friend. Well, I play sports games on Xbox. I play all Game Pass games on Xbox. So let me give you an example. Outriders, I played that with my friends on Xbox. I didn't play that on PC.
Yo, my man called them Game Pass games, my nigga. Like, I don't even know what that is, but I understand.
No,
Oh,
that's
shit.
games in Game Pass. Like Outriders is a perfect example. I did not. Why would I buy Outriders for PC when my friends are playing on Xbox? That don't make sense.
Okay,
So
if
the
it's
only
not
wait. So
on
no, I
Game
just want to make
Pass.
sure. I just want to make sure I understand this. So the only games that you play on console multiplayer wise is sports titles.
So what happens when?
Not really.
So what?
What
Okay,
happens
so
when Outriders leave Game Pass? Do you buy the game then?
Well, I already beat it. I'm on tier 15, so I'm not. I don't see a maybe when DLC drops, but I don't see a reason to play the game anymore. I already beat it. I got most of the achievements. What am I? I'm done with it.
yo, B
But
Staples,
Phil
beat
said
these, yo, B Staples,
That
beat
Game
these
Pass
ponies' legs,
encourages
bruh.
people to buy games.
Yeah.
It ain't encouraging you.
No, not me. Maybe someone else. He wasn't talking to me when he said that. It doesn't encourage me to buy
I
games.
don't know why, but I love this nigga honesty, dog.
Yo, B
I
Staples,
was
my
trying
boy,
to be
man. Yo, B,
honest.
yo, B Staples, beat these
If the
ponies'
game is on
legs,
Game
bruh.
Pass, hold on. If the game is on Game Pass, I'm not buying it. Maybe it encourages other people to buy it, but I'm not buying it. I don't see a reason to.
Who would it encourage if it doesn't encourage you?
Yo, B
I don't
Staples,
know.
beat
Rich
these
people?
ponies' legs, bro. Beat these ponies' legs,
I
bro.
don't know who you was talking about when he
Beat
said
these
that, but he was
ponies'
not
legs.
talking to me, so I don't know.
This nigga, the first Xbox I actually like, my nigga.
Beat
He
these
might be
ponies'
the first
legs,
one,
yo.
dog.
B Staples, beat
He
these
might be the
ponies'
first
legs
one,
in,
man.
bruh. Beat these ponies' legs in, bruh. Let them know, man. Yo, shout out to T-Mang, man. He said, appreciate the super chat, T-Mang. He said, it's time to wrap it up, B Staples.
Hey,
Oh, man.
I
Nah,
can't
I
even
like-
say that, bro. This nigga has not lied one step of the way.
Hey,
It doesn't
man,
matter
keep
how
it
crazy
real.
his answer turned out to be.
Yo, B
But it
Staples
is
cool
what it
peoples.
is, bro.
B Staples cool peoples, man. He keep it real, man. Beat these ponies' legs and B Staples, man. Let these niggas know, man. I play my games. So sports titles, those only games you play on multiplayer. That's what's up.
Not all. I mean, like Outriders, I played on console. I mean, it depends on the game. It really depends on the game.
It
Okay.
It depends on
default in
depends
Game
on the
Pass.
game. Call of Duty.
Wait, so
I
what,
play
do
on
you
PC.
buy games on Xbox or do you just use Game Pass?
Wait,
No, I buy games. I buy games.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Back that shit up. You buy Call of Duty on PC.
No, I mean,
You
Warzone.
mean to tell me
Warzone,
you leave
Warzone
your...
is free.
you mean
Nah,
to tell
a
me-
lot of people do play Warzone on PC. They do.
Nah, that's
Legit.
not what I'm talking about, though.
Nah, he's
'Cause that
talking
shit
about
is
Warzone,
crossplay,
though.
so it don't make a difference.
But he's talking about
But
Warzone.
No, it does. It's a lot better on PC. Like I think the field of view is larger on PC. You play at higher hertz. It's a better game on PC than console.
But your thing is that you play your multiplayer games or multiplat games on Xbox because that's where your friends are.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
suddenly changes for Call of Duty on PC?
Just because of how much better it is on PC, yeah. Like for Resident Evil 8, I bought it on Xbox. I didn't buy that on PC.
Why didn't you buy that on
Why
PlayStation?
no?
PlayStation had the marketing deal.
Yikes.
So what do you? So
I
what
don't
game?
want to.
So you only buy exclusives on PlayStation? Like the exclusive
Yeah.
games? Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
like
okay.
I bought Demon Souls, I bought Miles Morales, I
Okay,
played
okay.
basically everything that's in the PlayStation collection.
So you'll pay $70 for a PlayStation game.
Yeah, I'm buying
Okay.
Ratchet. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But a question: why would
This
you
man
buy
is forcing
Resident
himself
Evil
to have
8?
an Xbox, bro.
Why would you buy Resident Evil 8 on Xbox when on PC it's way better?
I haven't heard that it's way better actually. I know
No, the
Digital
PC version
Foundry.
has problems.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah,
Yeah,
PC
that's
version
another
has
thing.
problems.
Some PC gets bad ports. PC sometimes gets bad ports.
So
That's
tell me this.
frequent.
Did you know this prior to buying the game?
No, I didn't. But I wasn't gonna buy it on PC anyway. But that just, I guess, made my purchase better because I know PC gets a lot of bad ports. Like I know Red Dead
Why-
Redemption was broken on PC for a long time. Same with Horizon. Like sometimes.
So wait,
it
even-
depends
even
on the
it-
developer. That too. Like some developers aren't good at porting to PC.
So wait, even if
It's not
even if a
used to
third party, even if a third party single player game, not multiplayer, just single player, even if a third party single player game has the marketing deal with PlayStation, you'll still buy the game on Xbox despite having a PlayStation?
Because he is loyal to it.
Well, no,
his
I want-
Xbox,
no, I
and
wanted
he
to
has
answer the
live
question.
by the mantra
Yeah, I
that I
wanted-
bought my PlayStation for exclusives.
Wait.
No, I
but
wanted to
alright,
answer the
so-
question. I wanted to answer the question. Go ahead.
All right, so you said if it has a marketing for PlayStation, why
Mhm.
wouldn't I buy it for PlayStation?
No, I'm
that's
asking if
basic-
you would like if it has the if it's a third party single player game with marketing and PlayStation has the marketing rights. So for instance, Deathloop or something like that, right? It's got the marketing rights. Are you gonna buy that on PlayStation or are you gonna wait the year and buy it on Xbox?
No, I'll buy it on PlayStation. I'll buy it. I like Arcane. I'll buy it. I wouldn't wait a year for that.
Okay.
It's the same thing with Final
It'll be in
Fantasy.
Game Pass, though.
No, I want to play that game though. I'm not gonna wait a year. If it's a game I don't care about, yeah, I'll just wait a year. But I actually want to play that game, so
Okay.
I'll buy it.
What is something you would say to your Xbox brethren?
In the chat.
No, not just ain't no Xbox brethren here. And I'm talking about just period.
You talking about in general?
Yeah, just in general. What would you say to your Xbox brethren about the foolishness they be saying on Twitter and whatnot about how PlayStation games don't really play like that and look like that and stuff like that? What would you say to them as an Xbox fan? Because you this ain't a PlayStation. You ain't a PlayStation guy. You're an Xbox guy. So what would you say to them?
I would say it's gonna be a good gen. We don't gotta lie for either side. I think it's gonna be the best gen. Hold on, let me. I think it's gonna be the best gen. It's the 360 PS3 gen.
Okay.
Hold on.
And we just gotta look
Hold
for
on,
the good
let
games.
me get a start.
Hold on, let me stop you right there because see, you're making a false equivalency. I can't let you do that. You said because we don't have much on either side. Out the gate, Miles Morales, Demon Souls, Destruction All Stars, Bug Snacks. I'm just naming all of these motherfuckers. I mean,
Astrobot.
who?
Astrobot.
Oh yeah, Astrobot came for free,
Sack-
packed in with the goddamn
Sackboy.
system.
Yeah,
We got
Returnal.
Sackboy, we got Returnal now, we got Ratchet coming up.
Destruction
How do
All-Stars.
you make an equivalency between that lineup of games that came out, which I'm pretty sure I missed some shit, and what Xbox has?
All right, now you want me to be honest about them games that you just named?
You
Alright,
can
so-
be as honest as you want. It won't change the facts.
So Miles Morales, I like Miles Morales. I actually liked it more than Spider-Man 2018. So I give you that. It's a good game. Demon Souls.
So now you're making a differentiation between games that were released versus whether you think they're good or not.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I'm not gonna
Why would
mention
that even
Sackboy.
make? Why would that
'Cause
even make? Hold on 1 second. Why would that make a difference when one side is getting games and the other isn't? Even
Because
though I'm pretty sure Falconeer was some bullshit. I'm
I
not
didn't play it.
discounting Falconeer. Even though the medium was
It's
some
medium.
bullshit, I'm not discounting the medium.
Well,
But you're
See, that-
gonna pick and choose based on how you feel.
well, that's just the games that I played. I played Miles Morales and Demon Souls. I'm not gonna buy
But what
Sackboy.
you said is, to be honest with you, both sides don't really have nothing. That's bullshit.
I don't think so.
I think he meant
I-
both sides don't have nothing that he's interested in.
He didn't say that. That's not what he
Oh,
said.
Well, fair enough.
No, but that's but
why am I speaking
well,
for
I
another
guess
man?
I didn't
Hold
say,
up.
but that's what I mean. I
Just
mean,
the guy
I
rubbing
just
off
told
on
you.
him.
I bought Miles Morales and Demon Souls and the PlayStation Collection. That's basically all I played. I don't care about Sackboy, so I'm not gonna talk about it. I never played it, didn't touch it.
Of course you don't like it. You didn't even play it.
Yeah, it doesn't interest me, so I'm not gonna waste money on it. Why would I do that? It's a waste of money.
If it was in Game Pass, would you play it?
Yeah, I have Game Pass. It's free in there. Why wouldn't I play it? But I'm not gonna drop $60 or however much it is on Sackboy. Why would I do that?
But okay, so
I wouldn't. It's the same thing with Returnal. I don't like roguelikes. I'm not gonna drop $70 on
No,
it.
I get that. But if you played it in Game Pass and you ended up enjoying it,
So
would you go out and buy it?
So
No.
what he's saying
because you
is
already played it.
what
on
he's
Game
saying
Pass.
is it's
Not-
all about how he feels. Fuck the people
Yeah.
that like Astrobot. Fuck the people that like Sackboy. Fuck the people that like Returnal. Fuck
Look.
the people that like Miles Morales, Demon Souls, etc. He's making a statement based off of how he feels.
Yeah, I'm
about
talking
him.
about me. I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about anyone
but-
else. Me.
You're gonna turn around and champion the same exact shit.
Yo,
on
B
the
Staples,
Xbox.
no cap. You sound like just the guy a little bit.
Wait, hold on. What have I
Back off.
championed on
Actually,
Xbox though? I said we don't
sound
got
like
none.
just the guy.
You sound like just the
Low-key.
guy, just a tiny bit. You sound just like a
No. But you said that speaking honestly about the Xbox.
Yeah,
can't even say
I'm
that honestly
speaking
about the
honestly about
PlayStation.
both. I don't
No.
think either. Okay, you could mention games like Sackboy. I'm not. I'm talking about me. I don't care about Sackboy, so I'm not gonna talk about it. I didn't buy it. I'm not gonna buy it, so I don't
But
care
that
about
doesn't
it.
mean it doesn't exist. Just because
course.
you wouldn't buy it or because you wouldn't play it.
Yo,
But
Rollo,
I'm
you
only
funny.
talking about me.
So the
though.
only games that exist to you are games that you like, is what you're saying, or what games you think you would like. Those are the
The-
only games that matter.
No,
All
the
right.
only games that I would talk about or recommend are games that I like. I
Who
can't
would take your
recommend.
recommendation, my nigga? Like who? Who
Wait.
out here asking you for your recommendation on games?
Well, he just asked me to talk about my to Xbox PC. That's what he asked, didn't he? So he
I
was
did
talking to
ask that,
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No. That's not what I'm saying. First of all, the question that I came to you with, and the answer that you gave was that neither one of these consoles have anything on their side.
In my opinion, for me,
Xbox literally has no games. It's
I
in
agree.
the literal sense, not the I don't
So
like what they put out.
let me ask
I'm
you a
talking
question
about
then.
literally, they have not putting out any games. You're making a false equivalency between that and PlayStation
So let me-
because you feel like you wouldn't like these games.
So then let me ask
So
you.
I
let
know
me ask-
you're
let me
not
ask-
they're
let
not
me
my
ask
kind
this-
of games.
mention them because you feel like you wouldn't like these games.
Let me ask this question then. B Staples, how do you feel about Xbox not releasing any true next gen games since the launch of the Series X?
well, I think if 343 got their shit together and actually released Halo on time, and if it actually looked how it was supposed to, that wouldn't even be a thing.
Well,
but as
we're
I
not
said
talking about
earlier
shoulda,
in
coulda,
here,
woulda.
That's not a true
So,
next gen game though.
it's-
It's on- it's
Wait,
on
so
one.
you
No,
think
no,
Halo
no,
doesn't
no.
look the way
Oh,
it's
let him
supposed to
answer.
look?
No. Back in July, no, it did not look how it's supposed to. It
I
looked like
definitely
shit.
did.
I don't know. It looked like garbage. That's not how Halo was supposed to look. It looks better
listen,
now.
a lot of Xbox dudes would lie. They would lie and saying that shit look good. At least be honest.
No. The graphics for that game back in July it looked like shit. It looks better now, but back in July it looked horrible. I don't care what
Well,
anyone says.
Let me give
But-
you a tip. It looks the same way.
No,
This
it
time
doesn't.
They showed you
No, it
a
doesn't.
widescreen version of
No,
that picture.
it does not look the same way. Stop capping. That's pure cap. If you think it looked the same way, hell no.
Okay.
I've seen side by side pics. Halo,
Mhm.
the shit that they showed in July looks worse than Halo 5.
Did it though?
It did.
Yeah, it did.
It looked worse than Halo 5, and the screenshots that they recently showed looks better than Halo 5.
But
So
that's on
yeah,
PC,
it
right?
definitely
It's
does
on the PC.
not. That's true. It is playing on PC,
Where's
so we
the
gotta
Series
see.
X
I
version?
literally just said they showed you the ultra widescreen version of the same
No.
fucking game.
No,
on
but it's
PC.
not the same. No, but it's not the same. That's the thing. I just told you back in July that game
It
looked
don't
worse
look
than
different.
Halo 5. And
Go
and
look up
the,
the 4K version of the July.
I did, bro. They got its own video. It looks worse than Halo 5. I'm telling you, it looks worse than Halo 5. That's not an opinion. It's a fact. It looks worse than Halo 5.
I got another question. Why is it that we still haven't? Why is it that Hellblade 2 still hasn't released? And they've been and they showed that game back in. They announced it or whatever back in 2019 at the Game Awards. PlayStation had showed Godfall. We got that at launch. When Xbox showed Hellblade 2, we still haven't gotten anything about that. Why is that?
So Hellblade 2, I think so. That game's being developed with Unreal Engine 5, I'm pretty sure, and it's not out yet. So I guess it comes out 2023, 2022, one of them years. But
No,
But that's almost
that
7.
engine have been developed
That's almost 7 years. 6 years since like between there, because Hellblade initially released in 2017, so 2023 would be about 7 years.
yeah,
Is that
I mean,
is that acceptable to you as an Xbox fan?
I mean, I'm not a game developer, so who am I to
I'm not.
critique
No,
these
I'm
guys'
not asking.
jobs?
No. I'm not. No, hold on. I'm not asking you as a
I'm
game
not,
developer.
but
I'm
I don't
asking
want to
you as
rush
a.
these guys to put out games though, because they rush them and then there's shit, and then they get more shit.
Okay,
Take
so
your time
okay,
and make a good game.
so let me ask you this question. Why? Let me ask you this question. How long
So
are
why
you
did you
willing?
buy the system to
Hold on.
begin with?
Hold
This-
on,
the
hold
games
on,
are-
let me-
Hold on,
hold on, hold on,
it's not a
hold on,
person at a
hold
time,
on,
one person
hold
at a
Yo, let
time.
me say
Hold
something,
on.
bro.
Go ahead.
Bro, if you keep saying about Russian, and these things are not ready, if the games are not ready, why is your happy ass ready to spend money to buy the new system if the games are not ready? Why are you more ready than them? Like,
Yo,
going
that's
mad with this, we not ready.
Wait.
Where you put that shit?
Bro, like, yo, you getting
I
me
wanted
tight with
to.
this. Excuses,
No.
bro. I don't want to hear that.
No,
Come on.
I had the opportunity to get both consoles at launch, and I did. I didn't even
But
know what
he's
games
not
were going to be
talking
out.
That's not what I'm saying.
He's
I said,
specifically
if
talking about the
Xbox-
Xbox.
Yeah, bro. Like, if the games are not ready, why were you more ready than the games? Why were you ready to spend money?
I wholeheartedly don't believe that you would have bought a PlayStation had they not showed you something you wanted to see.
Right.
However, you did go out and buy an Xbox and they showed you nothing.
One more
That's
question.
I know, 'cause I was there.
One more question, then we'll move on.
I was there.
Serious question. I want you to answer this seriously, B Staples. Honestly, how long are you willing to wait for Microsoft to put out games?
Forever.
Which games? Do you mean
no,
like,
I mean period. Like,
like
period.
little games, big games, AAA games? What games?
All right, let's say
talking about?
AAA. How long are you willing to wait for them to put out AAA experiences?
Returnal.
I'll wait until Starfield drops. So I'm assuming Starfield is either. I think it comes out early 2022. That's the game. That's my most anticipated Halo Xbox game because it's a Bethesda RPG.
So you're
What
saying
is
that
that
you're
all
so you're
about?
saying that you're fine with waiting an entire another year.
No,
You're fine with
not
going.
a- not a
what is
year.
You're fine with
Starfield
going
about?
another year with no games.
No. I'm gonna play shit that they dropped this year. Like I know they got
you
Psychonauts
named
2
Starfield.
dropping. They got Halo dropping.
play
I'm gonna
Psychonauts
play that.
1?
But I want the RPGs. I love RPGs, Western or Japanese. And Xbox should be a Western RPG leader.
Have you
based
ever
on the
played?
studios they got.
Have you ever played Psychonauts 1?
Starfield about?
Have you ever?
I don't
have you
know,
ever-
but
have
it's
you
a
ever played
Bethesda
Psychonauts?
So how's it
RPG.
a
You
It's a
just
Todd
told
Howard
me.
game.
You just told me about games that you don't care about that don't exist to you on PlayStation. I ask you about Starfield. You don't know what the fuck that's about either.
But it's a Bethesda RPG though. It's a mainline Bethesda RPG. I don't know what it's about, but it's wait, hold on.
What does that mean? What does
this is
it's
the
a
same
Bethesda
Fallout
mainline
76.
RPG? What does that mean exactly?
That means I'm probably gonna like it because I liked every Fallout I played and every Elder Scrolls I played, and I like sci-fi games and I like RPGs, so I'm probably gonna like
All right.
Starfield.
Do me this one favor. B Staples, and I'll shut the fuck up. What's your gamer tag?
It's my Twitter name.
B Staples?
No, it's Shadow Space NY.
Shadow Space NY. Can you pull that up on the screen, Persona?
Yo, Chick, do not do that gamer score shit.
No, I'm not doing
how do
gamer
I-
score.
how
shit. I
do I
don't
do
care
that?
about what his gamer score is. He said he loves Bethesda games.
Oh, damn.
He loves all the Elder Scrolls. He loves all of the Fallouts. So his achievements should reflect that.
Well, I played some of them on PC.
Oh,
I played...
here we go. Here we go.
What's
you know
his-
what?
what's
Forget
his
it.
game- what's his gamer
What's
tag?
here we go?
Persona. Move on, Persona. He already telling me that we ain't gonna see.
How do I search? Do I go to True
Nah.
Achievements? Do I go to True
I played
Achievements?
Fallout 4 on console, but I played Elder Scrolls back on PC like years ago. Like
we gonna
what,
let it
7
go,
years ago?
B Staples. We gonna let it go. We gonna let that shit ride, bro. Let's just.
I mean,
move
you
on
could
to
look.
the
I
next
beat
topic.
the Wolfensteins. I beat the Dooms. I beat. I don't know. What else you want?
I don't know how to
move on
look
to
up
the next.
Xbox. How do I look up Xbox gamer tags? I don't know. Where do I go?
Xbox achievements. Xbox achievements.
I played Fallout 4 on console. I played New Vegas on PC. I played Skyrim on PC.
So on PC now.
Conveniently.
All right. So what's
Yeah,
your,
they got
I
mine.
only play my multiplayer game.
what's your gamer tag?
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
It's
I
Shadow
believe what
B.
he's saying.
No, I'm putting it in the chat. I'm putting it in the chat. I put it in the YouTube
Spawn
chat.
believes you, but then again, it's like convenient. It is. I just really want you to answer my question though. Why are you more ready for Xbox if the games aren't ready? Because me, I could tell you an example. I didn't get the PS4 until March 18th, 2015, right?
Mhm.
Because I feel like when Bloodborne came around that time, even though I played Infamous before, I didn't was that intrigued or rushing to get it. And that's me, who's the PlayStation dude, if y'all know. 2015, that's almost 2 years after it came out. I've yet to get a PS5, even though I've seen shit because it's not available. Bro, why are you so ready to get an Xbox if they haven't showed you shit that's not ready?
How the hell do I look for this shit?
Well, I usually buy my consoles on launch.
And I don't want to hear about third-party shit. I want to hear about first-party. Because
they
last
haven't
gen,
released-
they had a better launch lineup than PlayStation. I can admit that.
Yeah, they did, but
How do I
don't
can't-
know.
I can't.
They did, but are those games like what Dead Island and Rise? I mean, those games were whatever games to me. Once again, I'm talking about for me. They wasn't
So did
anything
you buy
to brag
an Xbox
about.
One at launch?
Yeah,
no,
I can't.
didn't.
So why did you buy a Series X now?
Nah, that ain't the.
Because I think the Series X is gonna be a better generation than the Xbox One.
So you have to wait and see, right?
Yeah, I gotta be waiting right now.
So
I gotta
why
wait for
didn't you wait to
E3
buy the system?
because I didn't want to. I had the opportunity to buy it and I bought it.
Okay, that's a fair enough answer.
I had the money, so I bought it. Well, what am I waiting for? Waiting to purchase something when I could buy it right now? That don't make sense.
But those games you're waiting for, can you buy them right now?
No, they in development, but when they drop, I'm gonna play them on Game Pass. But
You
once
basically said
again,
you got to go to the system so you can be ready for when they do come.
yeah, that's what I said. I got all
Alright,
platforms.
see, I can fuck with
Whenever
that,
a game,
bud.
I haven't touched my Switch in months, but when Breath of the Wild 2 drop, I'm gonna
I
pick it
haven't
up and I'm
touched
gonna
my
play it.
Switch since Astral Train came out.
Oh
That was
yeah, I
2019.
touched that.
2018.
Yeah, I bought that game. I haven't beaten it, but yeah, it's
Yo,
the same
my
thing with
man.
the Switch.
My man,
Oh,
you got a 32,000.
How you look? Yo, send me the link. Send me the link. I
achievement
can't.
score, my boy.
I can't find it. Send me the link to where you look
I-
at
But
this stuff.
you verified too, though.
He said
I-
Shadows and War. I see it.
I don't play for achievements though. I just play to beat games and put them down. Like I'm not achievement hunting.
I'm not. That's not what I'm talking about, though. Like I'm not even fighting you on that, bro.
So what? 32K.
Yeah,
That's
put
bad.
the put
I
the
don't- I
link
don't-
in, put the link in the YouTube chat, because I can't. I don't know where to look up Xbox achievements. Shit, so confusing, bro.
I logged into my Xbox account
I don't know what that is. I ain't
on
logged to that shit in a minute.
Xbox.com.
I ain't logging to that shit in a minute.
Oh, true achievements, right. There we go.
My man got 10 out of 1,550 gamer score in Elder Scrolls. My man got 40 achievement points out of 1,000 in Wolfenstein Old Blood.
Oh, man.
That game shit. That game's horrible.
But you said you played it and you liked Bethesda games. So how horrible.
No. I said I
20
played
points in the
Wolfenstein
medium.
1 and 2. Those were good games. Old Blood is shit. That's
You
why.
never
That's why. I
justified.
touched.
You said
20
Bethesda
points in the
games.
medium,
That game shit
230
too.
out of 2,000 in
Wolfenstein
Gears
is good.
5,
I
Yo,
beat
you sure?
PS5.
You sure that's the right name? Shadow SHADOWZ.
No, he gave you the right
N1?
name. He
You
gave
give
you
it the
the
right
right
name. It's
name.
correct.
It's Shadow.
I beat
Z
Gears 5
N1?
though. See, that's the thing. You guys are looking at achievements. You like, I beat the game and I put it down. I don't achievement hunt. I don't give a shit about achievements.
No, but
Never
usually
have,
when-
never will.
It's usually when you like a game, you tend to play it more often. No matter if
I
you
do,
get
but
achievements or not.
So you
sometimes.
mean to tell me you only play Gears for the story?
I can't
Yeah,
find it.
I don't really touch Gears multiplayer. I only played it for the story.
Bro,
What you mean? What?
Nigga, 170 points in Halo 5? You ain't
I
beat the game with 170 games.
No,
before, my nigga.
no.
that game,
I
bro,
played the
304
multiplayer for Halo
on
5.
the
I heard the story was shit and I didn't even touch it. I heard the story was really bad for the game and I'm like, yeah, it was good. I just played the multiplayer.
You only got 105 out of 1,000 in Titanfall. Man,
Titanfall
you
what?
disrespected Near Automata like this though?
No,
Wasn't
I
that shit in Game Pass?
It was. I didn't like it, so I stopped playing it.
Why you ain't like it? If I
Okay.
put you like RPGs.
I didn't like how all the enemies were the same. Like they were all robots. I don't know if that was just an early game thing, but it was fucking with me.
Wait
I
a second.
didn't
Wait
like
a second. Wait.
Bro, you
Wait.
gotta be kidding me, man.
You didn't like Nier Automata because all the enemies were the same?
Did you beat Route A?
I didn't like the game. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I played it.
Staples.
I gave it a shot. I just
Hold
didn't like
on.
it, so-
Hold on. You got 30 out of 1390 in the Outer Worlds, and you was just capping for this game.
I beat that game.
Not with a 30 achievement score, you didn't.
No, you didn't, bro.
No fucking way.
I
don't know.
beat that.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. Not on your Xbox account that you just gave me.
What you did?
All right, hold on. Let me
What you do? Boot up the title screen and then go to
Nigga,
credits?
that's 2%. There's no way.
Nigga,
No
the
way.
Outer Worlds I got 19 achievements in that game, bro. What game you looking at?
Nigga, I'm looking at Shadows NY at B Staples. Is that not yours? Are you not playing Batman Return to Arkham? Arkham Asylum?
Yeah, that's what I was
Follow
playing.
me
nigga.
on Twitch and Twitter. Twitch TV. Yo, this man got his whole. That's crazy. Can you actually click on that?
Nah,
when you-
I
when
beat
you
this
in your
game,
bio?
nigga. What you talking about? On Outer Worlds, I got it right here. I beat the game, nigga. What you talking about? I can
No.
boot up the game and show you I beat it right now. Actually, I
Nigga, you must
can
be.
because I don't got it installed, but it would take some time to install it. But I beat this game. That's why I said I don't. You can't look at achievement score because some games it's
How?
weird with the achievements.
How 2%, nigga? No fucking way.
So
dog.
I got.
It's not 2%. I don't know
got
what game you're looking at.
50%.
I have 27% Outer Worlds and I beat that game. Where are you
I got
seeing 2 from?
50%. I got 50% on Outer Worlds and I beat it. I just beat it one time, but that's on PlayStation.
Bruh,
The
I got
shit.
it
50%
refreshed.
trophies.
It says you have 19 trophies now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 19 achievements. I beat the game.
19
don't know what you-
achievements. I swear that shit just said 27. I mean, it said 2%, 30.
No, whatever site you looking on is fucking up because I beat that game. I
Nigga,
don't
it's
know what to tell
Microsoft
you.
site. I always said that the Azure cloud servers is trash. Bruh, Streets of Rage, my nigga, really? 40 out of 1,000 on Streets of Rage 4? No, fam.
I don't
Nigga.
remember why I didn't beat that game.
You
I don't even
booted
remember
up
if I beat
State of
that game.
Decay and said, fuck it.
No, that game.
I applaud
that
you.
game is shit. That game is shit. I said, hell no, I'm not playing this.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. He
Hopefully
booted
the
that
next
bitch
one's
up
better.
and said, fuck it. He deleted that bitch. Yo, 80 out of 1,000 in Sekiro? Nah, man.
That game, all right, so
No.
I don't know.
It's
That
still
game-
there. It's so weird. You have 2 out
no,
on
I didn't
your
beat that
account.
game. I didn't beat that game. I didn't beat that game. That game was the combat was
Hold
really
on.
weird.
A Persona. You there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this link in the chat. Click on this link and bring it up on the screen. If y'all think I'm bullshitting, I swear to you, bro, you got 2 Outer Worlds on your account. One is at 30, which is 2%, and the other is at 27%.
Oh, that
No.
might be the DLC.
Yeah, that could be the DLC. Look
Yeah,
at the 27%.
I can't look at it because I don't have an account. I'm not signed into the account.
I see
my
it.
account.
Because I have a Microsoft account. I see it. Yeah, it's 2 of them. We lying. I see it.
Even
Yo, my
even
man.
That
Xbox,
might be
even looking up
DLC.
somebody achievements is
You
fucking
got
difficult. It's
7% in Madden, bro. I thought you do this on them sports games on the Xbox. 20 out of 3,000 in Forza Horizon 3.
Wait a minute. B Staples, you said earlier that you play most of your multi-plat games on Xbox, right? But you also mentioned PC. Would that be Steam or the Epic Store?
Would that be Steam or the Epic Store?
Which one do you use?
They
for
both
that?
have achievements.
Oh yeah, they both do. So I want to know which one, because we can check that too. Steam.
I use for I guess it depends on the game. So for Steam, I played Control and Horizon.
Okay.
In some games I'll play on the freaking
Same name.
Yeah, but I don't really play game. Hold on, what's my? Actually, no, not the same name. Not the same name.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. The Prelude had trophies? NBA 2K17? That's crazy. He got 85% in that shit.
That's one of the games you playing with your friends?
Yo, a lot of these games you can see he just turned them shits on and was like, fuck this. You got me fucked up.
He said I should have
Game
bought
Pass
this on
effect,
Game
baby.
Pass.
The Game
Oh,
Pass
there's-
effect.
You
Yo,
know
this
the funny
man
thing
got
is-
830 out of 1925 in Sunset Overdrive. That game is hot garbage. That's one
Nah,
of
you
the few
bugging.
games.
You bugging.
That's
You
one of
bugging. That's
the
a good
few
game.
games
That's a
I
good
wish
game.
Insomniac would let, or Sony would let Insomniac keep that
Wait,
shit on
wait.
Xbox.
What didn't you like about that game? I thought that was a great game.
I didn't
thought-
like nothing about that shit. It was cheesy as fuck. The fucking voice acting, fuck out of here, my nigga. The game itself was lame as shit, dog. But that's only my opinion.
You better get a sequel in like 3 years, so better like it.
Shit, I better not like nothing. Okay, here we go. Fallout 4, $5.90. All right. Okay.
Not bad.
Okay. No, listen, I'll give him that because, and again, I'm not even going to the achievements. I don't care which ones he got. It shows that he actually played the game. For your
Yo,
ass
is
to
this
get
Mass
33 trophies, huh?
Is this Mass Effect remaster trilogy? Is this 4K 60 or just 4K?
On what?
4K60, I think.
On PS5.
The trilogy?
Yeah.
The trilogy is 4K60.
It's a PS4 game.
I'll be right
It's-
back.
4K60 on the PS5 and
compatible game.
Yeah, it's a BC game. Whatever that shit is on the PlayStation 4, that's what it is on the PlayStation 5. Nigga.
Actually, no,
I ain't
bro.
buying that shit.
On the PS5, it's
I keep saying
4K60, but on
I keep
Xbox
saying
Series X,
4K,
it's
but they don't say
4K60
4K.
and 1080p 120. So
They keep saying 4K, but they don't say 4K 60. I'm like, I'm not buying that, man.
I believe it's 4K60.
Nah, it'll definitely be 4K60.
I'll let
There's
you do-
no way they're not running that shit at 60 FPS.
I'll let you do 2 more games with him, and then I'm gonna wrap it up.
Oh no! You can go ahead and move on.
Alright.
That's the only thing I was looking for is the Fallout. You know, everybody be like, "Yo, I love Bethesda this and that," but then when you go and see the games that they play from Bethesda, that shit be a totally different story.
bone dry.
He actually played the shit out of Doom. He actually played the shit out of Wolfenstein. Well, one of them, The New Order, and Fallout. So yeah,
He said that was his favorite one. The other one was not good. So he did tell the
boo-boo.
truth. Oh, we finally got a dude who told the truth for once.
Nah, man. Shout out to
Nah.
B Staples, man. That's my boy, man. He cool people.
That's sarcasm. That was sarcasm.
Nah,
by the way,
I
bro.
still don't understand it though, because I got a higher gamer score than him on Xbox, and I don't even play on Xbox.
Yo, my
ever.
Xbox gamer store is dog shit.
you
I'm
doing?
keeping that in stock. It's dog ass. But yo, man.
Oh,
listen.
another game that I played on PlayStation that I like a lot is Neo 2. I don't know that game. It didn't really. I don't know. I don't feel like it got the credit that it deserved, man. I liked it more than Demon Souls.
When did you get it? Because I
Of
bought
course
it
you
day
would.
one. I bought both Neos day one.
Huh?
On
Play
PlayStation?
Neo on a sale.
I got it
Yeah.
when I got my PS5. I played it. I think I played Neo first and then Demon Souls. But yeah, that was probably my favorite.
Real quick,
game that
hey
I
man,
played.
can I
don't
get
know
a
why I didn't.
hold on real quick. Yo,
I can
ladies and
respect
gentlemen
that,
in the
bro.
chat, can I get 100 likes though? Can I get it's
Yo,
125
Staples.
people in here.
Yo,
Can your boy Persona get
have you
100
played
likes
Ghost of
though?
Tsushima?
Yeah, I did. I beat that game too.
How many times?
Once. Was I supposed to beat it more than once?
No, I just asked you for a reason because a game like Neo 2 is a game you will play more than once, and so with Demon Souls. So I just asked. I
Yeah,
like how you gave Neo
the
2
thing
a shout out.
with Neo 2, it had like a lot of new game plus stuff, and it had like crazy levels, like 300 levels. I don't know. I played it a lot though. It's definitely my most played
Hey,
PlayStation game.
shout out to y'all, man. Got me to 100 likes. I appreciate y'all. Y'all care
Okay.
about your boy.
See,
Uh,
I can respect that because he really just said that. That's true. He's right. 300 levels. All right.
Yeah. That's my most played PlayStation game on the PS5 so
I
far.
played Neo 2.
But yo, let's get these final thoughts real quick, man. Get up out of here, man. Yo, Chris, I know you ain't really get to say too much, man. So we're gonna start with you. Final thoughts on these whole 25 games, everything. How you feeling, man? And then after that, give us your outro.
I mean, the whole 25 games. I mean, like, damn, somebody's background. Is that Link?
Nah, that's Spartan.
I think that's Spartan.
Yeah,
Nah, I mean, this is what we wanted to hear. I mean, it's like when they were being quiet, and, we were all like, oh, what the fuck they're doing? They're not saying shit. But, I mean, they got 25. Did they say it was just the first parties or just 25 in
They
general?
didn't say. They just said that they have 25 games
in the development for PS5.
No more.
Right,
So
okay.
that might be a combination of first party, second party, third party deals, things
Third
like
party.
that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, they saying that they're trying to go for having the most exclusive content than ever before. So I mean, I could believe it. And then they said that it's gonna be everything from big, small, and have a lots of variety. So that whole narrative about them only focusing on just big AAA games or whatever, that's out the window. So yeah, man, it's like a lot of the narratives that were against Sony a couple weeks ago and all these bullshit articles, they completely turning it around. And shout out to Herman Hulst and Jim Ryan for actually coming out and actually putting in that confidence in their brand that we PlayStation and we got y'all. As far as like, we know they're gonna come out with exclusive and quality exclusive.
Yeah.
As far as that, Ratchet and Clank was fucking amazing.
Facts.
Oh my god, like holy shit! I've been saying this shit from day one. Some people were doubting Ratchet and Clank, right? And I was
They were
like,
fools.
Yeah, I was defending the fuck out of the game. I was like, yo, did y'all not play Cracking Time? Did y'all not play, Up Your Arsenal in 2016? It's like, them shit's always been amazing. And then from this one, they've always said from the beginning, it's going to be their biggest game to date. So I knew they're going to snap on this shit. The way they're designing the game for utilize the SSD, the set pieces that they have, like Rivet looks like an amazing new addition to that universe. So yeah, I'm super hyped, man. I'm definitely getting that $80 digital deluxe version. So yeah, but other than that, man, like I'm fucking super. Like to me, it's like there's too much coming out right now because not only Ratchet and Clank's about to come out, the day before that, Final Fantasy Integrate is coming out.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
And
that new trailer, which I said I wasn't gonna watch it because I didn't want to see no spoiler, but I said fuck it. I broke down.
It was really good. It was really good.
Yeah. I watched that shit and I was like, yo, this shit is about to be fucking amazing. So it's like, yo, PlayStation, they, PS5 is about to shut it down, turn the what around. It's a repeat.
But yo, give us your outro, Chris. Playing an Xbox tonight too, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna be on there today because I bowed out because he's having Dustin Legary as a guest and they want cameras and all that shit there. So I was like, you know what? Do your thing with Dustin Legary for IGN Smooth. Make it just strictly about Xbox or whatever. So it's like
Smooth got Dustin Legary on tonight?
Yeah, Dustin Legary from IGN. Yeah, he's gonna be on tonight. Yeah.
Oh,
so yeah, so I'm not gonna be on tonight, but that's my own decision. And then but yeah, then Saltiest Gaming Podcast tomorrow and shit like that. So
so let's be real though, Chris. How could they make it only about How could they only make it about Xbox?
Yeah, I hit up Dustin Legary too a couple weeks back. That man ain't write me back. I'm like, all right, cool.
If y'all have any questions,
to be honest with you got a point.
And I wrote down 2 questions.
How would they do it?
Zach got a point there. How could they?
Hold on. I wrote down 2 questions for Dustin Legary for Smooth to ask him, and his Returner impressions and Ratchet and Clank impression.
So you wait. So you just told Smooth to keep it about Xbox and then gave this nigga some questions about PlayStation?
Of course.
That's so fucked up. Yo, this
Of course.
That's how you do it.
yo, this nigga ain't shit, dog.
Yo, Spark.
Nigga said
Yo,
Returnal and Ratchet and Clank, bro.
yo,
Nah, because they were hating on, he was hating on Returnal compared to Record. So Destin, he did a video on Returnal like the other, which was a good video. He was praising the game. So I want Smooth to ask him so he can get him, so he can tell him about how good Returnal is. Which Smooth is actually doing a Returnal challenge on May the 22nd. So if y'all want to watch that, he has
How much?
a challenge. You got a PS5. I don't know. I know. BG say he's putting up $100, and I'm
Bro,
sure.
don't mention that nigga name, bro. Just
I'm
say
sure
that dude. Bet him.
Nah, man.
all right, let's.
I'm grown, man. But
BG a buck. We don't mention those over here.
But yo, Omar, man, give us your outro, bro.
No need.
Yo, this nigga
Later.
persona like we is getting out of this bitch. Hurry up.
Let's play Returnal.
I'm trying to play the game,
Let's
bro.
play outro.
I'm trying to play the game. I'm tired too.
Hey, did you plat Returnal? I ain't got no outro, so
Yo, you know I ain't plat Returnal sick. My data got corrupted.
His shit
bro.
got deleted. I got 4 shards.
I gotta
you ain't
start
have
over.
nothing in the cloud? You ain't have nothing in the cloud?
The cloud
the
was
cloud,
the
he
save
the
from
cloud.
2 nights ago, bro.
Oh, you straight.
Nah,
Nigga,
bro. Listen, man. I had all the sun fragments, and I was about to get the true ending, and the shit froze and got data
Oh,
corrupted.
you
on
ain't even get the true ending?
No, I was about to get it, and I got data corrupted, and then the save that they gave, the save that I have is the shit where I got none of the sun fragments. I gotta get all the sun fragments. I'm like, man, fuck out.
Yeah, but the sun fragments is easy, dog.
That's
like,
not the point. It's the principle, bro. It's the principle. I need a break. I'll go back
It's
to
the
it like Friday.
principalities?
It's the principalities, bro. It's the principals, man. Listen. I'm gonna go back to it like Friday, Saturday, maybe next year, and we'll get to it. Yo, Link, give us your outro, bro.
Yeah, I've been playing Returnal, pretty hooked on it. I'm not the best at it, but I'm up to the 5th biome. So, I've been grinding it
Link,
out.
I
I'm
definitely
really
need to
enjoying the
see
game.
you
It's
play
super
Returnal because
addictive.
I definitely need to see you play Returnal because I've seen you play COD. So I need to see.
I ain't
you
been
play
playing no
Returnal.
damn COD. Don't tell me.
No. What I'm saying is, I know how you play COD, so I need to see how you play Returnal.
So I went through the 3rd and 4th biome without dying or whatever. Went through the bosses, everything like that. But then I'm kind of stuck where I am. So,
how many deaths you got? You got like 50 deaths, right?
I don't even look.
The last 3 biomes is not as hard as the first. Like second act is not as hard as Act 1, in my opinion.
To me.
That man Link got 50
maybe,
deaths. Go ahead, Link, my fault.
Maybe I need to slow down a little bit because I've been kind of trying to rush through it. So,
problem.
That's definitely your problem.
Yeah, I know. But I don't even know. I know I got a ton of deaths. I hadn't even looked at it. But yeah, I'm enjoying the game. I love the game, and I'll be on the Resident Evil 8 next. So,
right on.
Just got to beat this one.
Good shit, bro.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Persona.
Go ahead.
You watch the Joe Budden podcast?
Yeah.
I seen it.
Yo, you see that nigga finally fire Rory and Maul?
Yeah, I seen that. Yo, man, listen.
I was on the Patreon, nigga. I was like, yo.
I was talking to Barry about that earlier, man. Yo, listen, man.
He just bring it back?
Niggas need to talk
here's the
about
thing. He didn't technically fire them. Right now, he's just in his feelings because
I was gonna say he doing that for the cameras, man. Those his boys, man. They gonna be back.
No. Rory sent the attorneys at him, nigga.
Oh,
nigga, we trying to see your finances.
Yeah, you gotta go after that, bro. That's like you bring that's like you and your boy doing a crime and you snitch. Like, oh no.
Yeah.
No.
And Joe will cut people off. I mean, he's done it before.
Yo, and the fucked up part about it is that nigga
foul.
said he was paying them more than what they should have been making anyway.
I'm sure he was. Those was his boys. Yo, see, but that's the
come
problem,
back,
bro.
though?
Like that's the thing, man. When you building something and then it gets to that level, and you bring other people on, you gotta definitely break them off. But that it's kind of a hard question that you gotta fight. Like you kind of fight within yourself. Excuse me. You kind of fight within yourself where you're like, is it still mine or is it ours?
Yeah.
And when it came to that, man, like because if you guys remember, I don't know how long you've guys been watching the Joe Budden podcast. I've been watching that show since the beginning. It used to be him, Rory, and this chick, and Maddie. Maddie. And she had to go because she was bad for business. And that's when they brought him on the Hot 97 show, and this bum ass nigga Rosenberg trying to come at him, and they had Maddie there, so it was kind of like an ambush type of thing. And I'm like, listen, man, she gotta go.
I just realized,
she's bad for business.
Nigga, they canceled my Deathloop pre-order, nigga. Like, what the
Yeah, they canceled everybody's because that shit ain't coming out till September. PlayStation said, "Oh nah, y'all ain't giving money to Xbox. Nah, we gonna do that for y'all. Nah, take that back. That money go to us, not them. Y'all had that back.
Now you got to pre-order it again. Yeah,
that's so stupid. Why they should have just kept the pre-order? Like, bro, I don't even understand.
Nah, listen. If they would have canceled that shit all the way out to, if somebody would have canceled the game all the way out to September, and I'm like the console maker, I'd have did the same shit. Oh nah, everybody getting their money back. Hell no, September. I understand
hold
on
June.
To
it and change the fucking date.
I understand June or July, but September? Hell nah, man. Take your money back, man.
Bro, that's the same thing I said when they fucking delayed Last of Us Part 2. I'm like, bro.
But no questions on my this outros. Yo, B Staples, bro. Yo, man. Shout out to you being a good sport, bro. It's all no one here has attacked you, right? It was just good conversation, good back.
Bro, he the best bot. That nigga's the real best bot.
Give us your outros though, B Staples.
Y'all go follow me on Twitter at B Staples. Hit me up, whatever. I'm gonna try to get in some more podcasts and stuff, but yeah, that's it.
Bro, don't ever change, dog.
Yo, for real, like I'm gonna keep it real with you. Most Xbox dudes, they would have cracked. They would have cracked. You straight up like, hey, yo, look, this is what it is, man. So shout out to you, man. Like, good sport. I hope you come back, right? And tell your other Xbox friends.
I'll be in here.
Tell them to come through to the show, bro. Tell them it's safe. They could come through. Just because I'm a PlayStation guy don't mean. Listen, they're free to come through, bro. They are free to come through. Yo, sick, man. When you gonna do a stream, bro? Like, when we get something from you? What's up, bro?
I ain't gonna even lie to you. Since I've been playing Returnal, dog, I ain't been wanting to do shit.
I've been waiting for a 16.
I've been waiting, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. It's just like every time I think about streaming, bro, I'm like, oh, I just need to get these last 2 goddamn biomes out of the way. Just 2 of them. If I can do this. Bro, but the game is trolling the fuck out of me, dog. The game is literally trolling me, bro. I've been on 99% on Crimson Waste for the last fucking, I don't know, like 3 days, my nigga. Like, I don't know what the fuck, bro. Yeah. I cannot find wherever the fucking signs on the notes is. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna start the game all the way over. Just delete the save, start all over, and then just get those 2 biomes out of the way.
Jesus. All right.
I might do a
stream soon.
Tonight,
do a stream soon. Yeah, do something, man. Put something out there. I miss the podcast, man. I miss, you get me through the work days, man.
Hey, man, I've had all the time in the world too to do it, dog. But I just been like, fuck, man. I just want to finish this shit. So I have not even started Resident Evil 8.
Yeah, I
pre-ordered the shit, got the shit on my PlayStation and everything, and Hood Outlaws. I got that shit too.
I was gonna buy that, but I ended up passing on it. Like the next game I'm getting after RE8, I have that, but Biomutants and then Guilty Gear Strive, Final Fantasy VII Integrate, and Ratchet and Clank. Those are my next purchases. But yeah, shout out to Sick, man. Y'all check Sick out, man. Yeah, man. But yo, this was a great show, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 110 likes. I appreciate y'all. Y'all the best.
Yo,
also,
you didn't even have to ask him.
Oh, no, I did. I definitely asked. I was like, hey, well, I was close. I was at 94. I'm like, yo, your boy can't get 100 likes. Throw 100 likes on the thing. Also, real quick, your boy definitely is at that 1300. I'm just saying, though. Yeah, we at that 1306 on Twitter. 1,300 followers. So, appreciate y'all who came through and followed me real quick, man. I appreciate it. Also, a lot of new people here. in the chat as well, man. Shout out to the new people. Shout out to everybody here. Oh yeah, Corey, Scarlet Nexus as well. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Listen, once I move into my new place, I'm probably around Black Friday time or probably earlier than that. I'm gonna try to get me a rig, man. It's because this laptop it's on its last leg, man. Because even I'm looking at like the CPU usage, it's at 50%. I'm like, yo, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just
it's the background shit that's going on.
The shit crazy, bro. So
it's time for you to upgrade.
Yeah, it's time for an upgrade, man. It's time for an upgrade. I'm about to be one of these PC weirdos, man. So there's that. It'll happen soon because I don't want the stream to keep messing up for you guys, man. I want the experience to be perfect. So we're gonna fix that. But yeah, man.
You in the process of moving out?
Yeah. I'm moving to my new place on the 20th.
This man said he getting out the hood. All right.
Nah, I've been living in my first apartment for a minute now. I'm like, it's time for something bigger, you know. Like, cause when I first moved there, I was like 20. You know, I was still scripting and scrapping, and you know, now you know your boy Jefferson's. You know, Jefferson's, and I'm like, it's time to say goodbye. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys. Please be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And we out. Peace.